scary. What am I doing? Oh, hello everybody. This is Erica Sabo. I'm finally on Google Hangouts for the weekly vlog number 20 Q&A live stream. This took forever because I couldn't find the start broadcast button. Woo! Yeah, because I am awesome like that. So, first off, I really hope you guys are watching this, and if you are, holler at me, say something. I got my comment tracker going. I'm gonna like spread the word here right now, so all y'all know what's going on. It looks like so first off, I want to say SBTW anime reviews. Thank you so much for your patience. I finally have it all under control. Got it under control. Thank you so much. Okay, and now I'm just gonna be yeah, I'm just gonna let people know about this. So let's see, how do I do this? Can I watch myself if I click the link? Is that what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be like a weird like time loop I'm gonna start going into? Oh my god, I'm going into a time loop. Oh my god. Okay, that was really terrifying. I copied the link and I'm never going back to it again. Okay, so guys, I'm really sorry, but I gotta like post this on Twitter and on Facebook and everything first before I can start answering any questions. Yes, that will happen very soon. This is my first live stream, by the way, so please be kind. Please be kind. This is a little weird for me right now. Hey, everyone. Oh, I won't say hey, everyone, because that's stupid. Weekly vlog special number 20. Q&A live stream is now live. Come join me. Yeah! Can't believe I'm live right now. This is really weird. Okay. All right, this is it, guys. I got some like there's 8 people watching right now. Hello, hi everybody. Hello, hello. I am live. I'm live. Okay. Now we're gonna post on Facebook. Yep, that's happening. Okay, I'm gonna post on. Now I don't usually do this. I don't do a lot of reposts, but I'm gonna repost from my fan page onto my personal. That's kind of spamming on my part. I used to do this actually a lot when I started, when I didn't have a whole lot of followers on my fan page, but now I'm at 774, it looks like, so I feel like I can do that. I feel like I can allow myself to like, I'm not even making any sense, to not spam, but I'm going to this time because this is very important. Very important indeed. So as you might know, this is number 20 in my weekly vlogs, and deserves this. So one more link and then I can get to all your questions, and yeah, we'll talk things over. So. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I'm an idiot. Oh gosh, people, why are you liking stuff that I'm just posting? This is so weird, guys. This is really weird. No. Okay. I'm over it. I'm over it. On my own timeline, yeah. Okay, hey everybody. Q&A live stream. Oh, shit. Weekly vlog special. Scary. I'm scared. My hands like I'm shaking. I'm shaking, guys. This is bad. So I'm going to be doing this for a few hours, I think, or as long as I can. I've been fighting insomnia for a little while now, so I have a feeling this is going to happen for a bit. But we'll see, you know. Could end up being really fun. That's so cute. I'm here with my friend right now. She's just keeping me company and get my nerves down, because I'm like, my heart is pounding so hard right now. Hi, hello everybody, and thank you for the congrats. Really appreciate it. I really hope all of you enjoyed my 6K subscriber giveaway. A lot of little mini giveaways and all of that, and it was really fun to be able to do and to be able to share that with all of you. So thank you so much for taking part. You're all really amazing. It really means a lot to me. So keep in mind that everybody who did win is going to be having their prizes mailed out starting not now, obviously, but tomorrow, Monday. I was originally going to do it as each giveaway ended, but it's something that I realize will be better if I just do in bulk. So to anybody who has been asking about that, that's how it's going to go. If everyone's cool with that, I really hope so. If you're not, I'm very sorry. But shipping costs and all that stuff, I got to prepare for those things because it can get pricey. But yeah, no, I really, really appreciate all of your support. It's kind of crazy how far everything's gone in terms of YouTube, and now I'm finally doing live streams and things. I know a bunch of you have been asking about this for a while now, so this is kind of crazy, kind of really, really, really crazy. You know, like 6,546 subscribers later, it's happening. Woo! It's happening. You don't want to be on camera, do you? Okay, my friend Alicia doesn't want to be on camera. That's okay, though. She's giving me moral support. Yeah. Okay, so thanks, guys. All right, so hello. I'm gonna wave to all of you at the same time. Hey, yay, you're here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm alive. Yes, I am very much alive. Okay, so in terms of questions, just as long as things are appropriate, as I mentioned before, I'm not gonna like ask weird or answer weird questions because that's kind of weird. That's not gonna happen. So please ask decent questions. Whether it has to do with, I don't know, like anything in terms of what I've already offered on YouTube, or, you know, if you can find anything else and be creative about it, then go for it. You never know. So, are you guys having a good night? Having a good time, or whatever time zone you're in? That is my question to you all. And feel free to ask your own. I'm just going to be like surfing the web and checking my comment tracker and seeing what you have to say, and we're going to have a fun night, I think. Yeah. I'm so shy. Yay! High five! Oh boy. First time for everything, I guess. All right. Now what do I do? I just wait for you guys. So you better ask some questions. Anybody I know? Yeah, there's people online. Come join. All right. Turned into a mute. No more talking. I'm just going to answer all your questions with facial expressions. Yes. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if there's a bit of a delay in terms of comment tracker. I wonder. I don't know how this kind of stuff works, right? Okay, you might hear another echo. I really hope not. Whatever. Try to figure this out. Okay, there's all the questions. There's all the questions. My comment tracker isn't updating regularly, so I wasn't getting any of that from any of you until just now. So I just had to like pause it and mute it. So I guess this is good for 8 hours. That's pretty damn good. I don't think I'm going to be on here for 8 hours. That'd be pretty insane. All right, so I'm just going to be naming off your usernames in each of these, and feel free to check them out. But yeah, let's see. Few minutes or something? Yeah, I think so. Whoa, 38 new ones? Jeez, I feel like I need a moderator here or something. I can't keep track of all of these. Look at this. It's like insane. Start from the bottom. Start from the bottom? Okay. Woo, hype. Okay, so we got all those. Hey guys, I'm live, yeah. Okay. Hi. Congratulations to me. If you like Skype. Later, can you give us? I'm not gonna give you guys tips on getting gamer girlfriends. Sorry. No questions like that. Why no Death Note on my anime lists? And that was from Retro Ranime. Because I really like the manga, actually. I really like the manga for Death Note, but then it kind of piddled out after You Know What happened. And I'm sure everybody already knows what that You Know What is, but I'm not going to say it in case anybody here hasn't seen it, and then they'll get pissed off at me. After that, I felt like the story just really dragged. So that's my answer to that one. Let's see. Pilopu, are you a YouTube partner? If not, are you going to pursue that thing? Yeah, I am a YouTube partner. I've been with Fullscreen, which you might have heard of, maybe like 9 months ago or so. So yeah, the gaming section for Fullscreen has been taken over by Screw Attack, so now I guess I'm a Screw Attack partner, which is pretty cool because Screw Attack's really awesome. I've yet to see exactly what that's going to pertain, but hopefully really awesome, cool things. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Kurapika92, what are some of your standout anime of the spring season? No, me and my friend Scott, who we do a podcast together, the super awesome, mega fun anime show. I actually got it that time because the acronym is just SAMFA, so I'm trying to remember. It's located on thisweekingeek.com. Okay, let's say that. I'm pretty sure it's in the details. So let's double check thisweekingeek.net, sorry. And then if you look up SAMFAS, SAMFAS, can I talk correctly? Yes. Okay. I have been watching Kawaii Complex, which I really like. You might have noticed if you are familiar with Dr. Daza, I did a little thing with him on his channel for what we're watching, which he does every single week. I've been watching a Selector Infected Wecross, which I really enjoyed too. I was also watching a bit of Brynhilder of the Darkness, I think that's what it was called, which I'm enjoying as well. I mean, same creators as Elfenlied, so very similar feel. Not really sure how I feel about it though yet, so. 1 Week Friends I watched a little bit of, and then, yeah, I don't know, a few others. So, yeah, that's, I don't know if I have a standout just yet. I'm kind of working my way through it all right now. So, yeah, so that's that. Let's see. Well, I'm glad all of you are doing well. Imagine yourself in an anime. This is Miss Random Badger. How would that anime be like? Oh, this would be like a total mindfuck. This would be like Paprika. That would be like Satoshi Kon's Paprika. It would be very dreamlike. It would be very surreal. Miss Random Badger, that is a very good question, actually, because it would just be a total mindfuck. It would be so good, though, because, like, I very much live in, like, a fantasy world a lot of times. I daydream so much, and I just get lost in my head, and I feel like a lot of, like, if I could express those emotions, like, in a physical manner, then it would just turn into something very similar to Paprika. If you are familiar with the anime movie, it's very amazing if you haven't seen it already. And it would be very whimsical and it would definitely have its dark moments, but I think for the most part it would be very very fun and full of life. So I would like to think that's what it would be like. I really hope I wouldn't exist in like a horror anime because I'd be terrified. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. I can't even play horror video games. I just watch people play them, and I'm already scared enough. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not happening. It is not happening. All right, Ector's Cave. I haven't realized yet what your favorite Tales of is. Sorry for errors. My English isn't so good. That's okay. Your errors are fine. Like, your English is fine. It's totally fine. Anybody who says that kind of stuff, you're fine. So, haven't done a favorite. I haven't done my Tales games yet because I wanted to play a few more. Because I've only played 5, and it wouldn't make sense for me to do a top 5 Tales games. But I will tell you all right now, and maybe this is a spoiler if you do plan on watching and you don't know what my number 1 is going to be, but it's Tales of the Abyss. I'm a very big fan of Tales of the Abyss. It's a game that took a lot of time for me to get used to because I really did not like Luke at first. But as the story goes, he becomes a lot more likable. Some people disagree. That's totally cool. You can disagree if you want. But it's something that I really enjoyed a lot in the end, and I think that devotion to it really, really helped, and I was just really impressed by it. As I mentioned in the past in some videos, Tyr is one of my favorite Tales of female characters, so definitely that one. Although Exilia is very much up there, even though, like, gameplay-wise, it was not my favorite. Like, I really liked it, but I like Grace's F more for that. I liked its battle system more, but I really liked the character chemistry. The story was alright. It was actually pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I really liked Exilia, so I guess that would probably be my second place if I was gonna do one. But you know, I mean, I do like a lot of the others, like Vesperia and Symphonia, and I do like Grace's. I just don't really like the story so much. So let's see. I'm gonna try and get through all of these as much as I can. There's a show 42 new comments, eh? Update automatically? Oh, geez, no. Disable automatic updates. That is terrifying. What the heck? What have I done? That was a really bad idea, because now everything's moving and I can't see the questions anymore. Oh, what have I done? Oh, it won't stop. No, please stop. Throws confetti. Throws confetti. Oh man, this is like a little much. Least favorite genre of anime. Okay, that's from oh, where's it's SBT. Okay, hey, which you've helped me so much. Thank you very much. My least favorite, I would originally say sports, but I have been proven wrong with that, particularly with Free. Are you familiar with Free? Mm-hmm. It's like, it's just full of beautiful men, and they're on a swim team. So they're all topless. So it's really good. Yeah, I love topless, you know, anime guys. I'll show you a picture, don't worry. Okay, so I don't know if I can get through all of these questions here, but I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try so bad. Okay, so
if it's not sports, then what is it?
Oh yeah, I didn't really answer the question. Thank you. You see, you're helping me out here. So if it's not sports, it's, you know, I really like Slice of Life, so it can't be that either. It's I don't know, like I'll give any genre a chance, and the thing is like every genre has like some, it always ends up having like some gems. There's always some really amazing stuff, even in genres I wouldn't usually watch, right? Like, I really don't like the very macho ones so much, but at the same time, I'll say things like, you know, I really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that can be pretty macho. You can also say the same for, like, Fist of the North Star, which I enjoy, but I don't always enjoy. So I don't necessarily think I have, like, I'm not very good at saying what I don't like the most of, you know what I mean? Because it really depends.
Do you like everything?
I like everything! Woo! No, I really don't like everything. I'm actually very picky when it comes to this kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's see. What anime are you looking forward to most? Pure Gamer 23. Right now, Selector Infected Wheatcross, new wise, but I'm also working on Bakemonogatari right now still, which is a very heavy anime, so I've been taking my time with it, and I kind of just really want to get into the rest of the Monogatari universe. I'm really enjoying the aesthetic style of it, so I'm really curious to see exactly where it goes, and I really like the relationship between Gahara and oh crap, I forget his name. Ararashi. I really enjoy it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot. Let's see. What do I think about the Kingdom Hearts series? Bluebird 1598. Okay, so I talked about this in the past. Now some of you are like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say about Kingdom Hearts? And I like Kingdom Hearts. I really do. I'm not a fan of the gameplay though. I am not a fan of the gameplay, and I feel like I for an action RPG, there's much better. There's a lot better. Like I would much rather play a Tales game if I'm gonna play an action RPG than I will play Kingdom Hearts. Not only that, but I feel like we've been waiting a really long time for Kingdom Hearts 3, like too long. Like really long. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I really want to like it a lot. Like I love the magic of it all. I like how it blends in all these Square Enix characters that we knew and loved with all these Disney characters. I think it's a very unique idea. I think it's really cool. I love it very much so, but it's also a very convoluted story that just doesn't really make sense at the end of the day. I guess if you can debate that, feel free. But to me, like looking at it kind of from a distance, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really work for me. So while I, in theory, would very much like to like the Kingdom Hearts series, I don't know. I don't know. I really want to, but I can't do it. I own so many of them too, and I don't own all of the Kingdom Hearts games. But, this is how life goes, and I can't just force myself to like something that I can't like, right? So I'm trying my best here. I really am trying my best. So, in terms of my favorite anime soundtrack, I think that was one of the questions. I was actually looking up a name because I couldn't figure out her name anymore. Let's see, what was the question? Something about the best anime soundtrack. That was Raul Marokin. I don't know if I have necessarily a favorite, but I do have two favorite composers. One is Yoko Kanno, especially her work with Cowboy Bebop, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, is one of my favorite anime of all time. And then another one is Yuki Kajira, who I really enjoy a lot too. She has some really amazing stuff. I especially fell in love with her stuff when I first saw Dot Hack Sign. Not a big fan of the anime, but I was a very big fan of the music in that anime. I can say the same thing about Madoka Magica as well, which is also by her. And then I'm going to throw this out there, but I absolutely love the Sword Art Online opening.
I do too.
It's so good. It is so good. And like when it breaks down, I'm just like, oh my god, like I get this rush, and it's amazing. It is so good, but I actually don't really like the anime very much. I don't like the anime, but I'll gladly watch the opening. The reason why I don't like the anime is I felt like it was very rushed. I feel like they could have easily taken the first arc and extended it into 2 arcs and taken their time developing the characters. I think it's beautiful. I think the music is great, but they're just not enough development for me. Not enough development. But music, yeah. Let's say yeah. Although only the opening. I felt like the rest of it was a little flat, but the opening, yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna take a little break right now just so I can see what's going on Twitter. I'm watching, but I don't understand. Tyson, this is my friend Tyson, saying weird things to me. People. Okay, so Emret, Karapika92 asked a very interesting question, actually. What are your thoughts on demographic tags in anime and manga? I am over the years, I've come to a point where I just stop caring. It's taken me a very long time to get to this point. I don't know what exactly has to happen in your life for you to just really become very apathetic towards all of this, but I just don't really care what people tell me the demographic of something is. If you like something, you like it. You know, if it's a shoujo, there's no reason why a guy can't like it, or a shonen, no reason why a girl can't. You know, and several other genres. It really depends, you know. It'll cross. Like, people are not black and white. There's plenty of gray area there. So for me, like, honestly, demographic tags are annoying, but you know, if you like what you like, you know, just like whatever you want to like at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what other people might think of you. It doesn't matter if people are like, oh, well, you know, I don't know. Oh, hey. But yeah, no, honestly, just like what you like. Erica, comments disabled on your stream. That's weird. Okay, so apparently comments are disabled on the stream now. It's very strange. Oh. This is very weird. This is very interesting, though, I'll tell you that much. It's gonna take some getting used to. But yeah, Amrit, thank you for that question. I appreciate questions like that. Let's retweet that. Okay. Walter World Vlog. How easy, hard is it to find retro games in Toronto? Is it easy to find, whoops, garage sales, flea markets, retro game stores? Okay, so when it comes to being in Toronto, it's actually kind of difficult. I feel like this would be easier if I lived in the suburbs, or especially in the suburbs, like if I wanted to do yard sales. There are like neighborhoods around here where I could do something like that, and I know people who've had some really good luck with it, but for the most part, that stuff gets sifted through really fast. So I typically buy online nowadays, or I buy from my shop, Iceman Video Games, which works out pretty well for me. Games are still expensive. It's not like I'm really like saving a whole bunch, but I know the values of games well enough to know what's a good deal and what's not. There have also been situations where people have come in to try and trade stuff, and then I make offers to them. So there's always that. Getting really creative about that. Oh boy, yeah. Let's see, what else? Na, 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 na. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely can't play horror games. You know, there's something that I haven't really expressed very much on my YouTube channel as of yet, and that's that I don't just like JRPGs. I feel like my channel is just like JRPGs and anime, but I actually like a lot of other things that I was actually thinking about doing, like a retrospect or just like some kind of a video just to let you guys know, because for one, I love Team Eco. I love Shadow of the Colossus. I love Eco. I think that they're amazing games, and I think that they are amazing in terms of visual storytelling. And I'm very big into storytelling like that, and I'm very big into like indie games too, with that in mind. Just kind of smaller scale games that are willing to do big things. So I guess I could say the same about games like, I was talking about this the other day, but I really like games like Limbo. I like games like Fez. I'm really excited to play Transistor, actually, very excited. I haven't yet. Maybe I'll do a review on it, who knows, but there's also Child of Light. I really like Bastion, Transistor in mind. I already said Limbo, I think. Braid, I really loved Braid. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's some really great Terry Kavanagh games, too, that I really enjoy, like Don't Turn Back. It's a really great Atari-esque game on Greek mythology. just brutal. It's actually very brutal, but well worth the play. If you haven't heard of Terry Kavanagh, I highly recommend you check this out. Another thing, let's see. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. My God, maybe I should turn the fan on. I feel like we're in like, I don't know, like a sauna or something. This is a little intense. Oh, no, that's my closet.
Oh.
You turned on my closet light. Yeah, I have a closet light, guys. Isn't that awesome? Oops. Okay, so someone asked, kind of like losing track of everything here, trying to figure everything out. Yeah, that works. That works fine. So, oh God, that feels so much better. Thank you. Okay. So, someone asked a question here about Persona 3 and Persona 4, I think my favorite characters. I just want to get the name up so I actually know what it was. Okay, so Choco Lover 248. I love that name, and I love Hello Kitty, by the way. So I'm big into like humor, if I can have it in any video game, and it's always very refreshing. So for Persona 3, it's easily Junpei, and for 4, it's Yosuke. Although I do really like Naota as well. I like humor a lot, and I found those two just incredibly endearing characters that I love very much so, and there's really no reason why you shouldn't love them. They offer a lot of comedy. I do like Chie, though, keep in mind. I do love Chie very much. And there's something about like very serious characters that I'm kind of bored with sometimes. Sometimes it works really well, but every now and again it's very nice when in a JRPG you can have characters who are really funny and who can kind of, I don't know, shoot the shit, just have a good time. So, and actually act like, well, I guess teenagers can be brooding too, but still, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. So, let's see, what else do we got here? I'm just gonna like, every now and again, after asking a bunch or answering a bunch of questions, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll just take it all in, and then I'm gonna answer a bunch more. I'm not sure when this started, but I feel like this has been going on for a long time. It's probably that I'm having a brain fart now. Blah 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 blah. I'm talking to someone and I'm really bad at multitasking. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a while, so don't worry. Hold on a second. Okay, you asked another question here, Karapika92. Do you feel like the term indie, or do you feel like the term indie when it comes to games has become irrelevant now given how much variety there is now? No, because they're still independently made games. They're not, they're to a different scale. So, yeah, for me, they're still indie, they're still independent. They still get to tackle much more creative endeavors that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise. So that's something that I really enjoy. I guess that's why I like indie games so much, is because they have that kind of control that you wouldn't otherwise have, right? So not to say that AAA games don't have that kind of creative know-how or they lose control completely, because you look at games like Destiny, and I'm actually like very excited for this game. I even, you know, like because the thing is this is another thing I was talking about yesterday too, where I really enjoy and I respect what Bungie wants to do with Destiny, and I respect what they wanted to do with Halo. However, what happened with Halo is Microsoft got involved too much, and it turned into something that was so different. Like reading interviews and hearing about this kind of stuff was a little bit disconcerting, where I really liked playing Halo. I used to play a lot more first-person shooters and third-person. I really like Gears of War for its horde mode, and Battlefield Bad Company 2 in another time altogether. This is like alternate world Erica, apparently. But yeah, I'm really, really curious to see, because I think the publisher's Activision, they are giving Bungie a lot more creative control in this. At least it seems so. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will turn into a big disappointment. Who knows? But I feel like they're finally able to do more of what they wanted to do. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that one. Let's see. Cat Max Gaming. Have you played Mario Kart 8 yet? No, but I've held it in my hand at work. We didn't get very many copies at Iceman. I think we got 3 at one location and 5 at another one. And yeah, they sold out like hotcakes. Like Nintendo just did not send us enough copies. I bet they sent them all to EB Games, I'm sure, which sucks, you know, because like we need to make a profit too, right? Instead of just like sending boxes and boxes to EB Games, right? But you know, that's how the world works, I guess. All right. No, Raul, I haven't seen Hajime no. Oh, jeez, that scared me. I like jumped on camera there. Yeah, let her in. Let her in. My cat wants to make a little cameo here, it seems. Hey, baby. Okay, so we're gonna like. Yes. Hello. Would you like to be on camera with me? No. Hey, maybe you should like come back here. I can't reach you from over there. No, I haven't seen Hajime no Ippo. How do you say it? So this is my cat, Kaguro. If you haven't met her, hello, hi, hi. She's very patient, except now she wants to go. Her name is Kaguro, after a character Ninja Scroll. I'm very happy that I have her, because she is like the love of my life. I love her very, very, very much. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. So there's another question I want to ask you guys, in case any of you might know in terms of Google Hangouts, but does Google Hangouts record this, or do I have to record this myself? No, I probably wouldn't have to. Probably I'd just get through the link. I don't know. I don't really know how this kind of stuff works, or if this is something that's like preserved, but if you guys know, like, please tell me, because I wouldn't mind going back and like watching this or showing other people who might have missed this stream, so please let me know. I want to know. Okay. I'm being silly now. Like I haven't already.
Do you need a drink or anything?
Yeah, I could definitely use some water. I'm like totally parched. So I've been fighting an infection in my tongue piercing, which is looks fine right now. If you see, it looks a lot better than it did a few days ago. Like way better. It was like so swollen before, and it was really sad and in pain. But it's yeah. Oh, thanks, Anime Opinions. I really appreciate that. It auto uploads after a while. Yeah, good. But yeah, so it was in a lot of pain, and talking a lot right now still kind of irritates it. So water will do good. Yeah, she does, Cat Max. She does look like she's wearing a superhero mask. That's why I love my cat. I like tuxedo cats, or black and white cats, a lot. Oh, you are a saint. Right, you gonna go home, or do you just want to hang out here with me? You want to hang out with me? Oh my god, moral support. There's no alcohol in this, guys. This is not like vodka or anything. I already had my fair share of sangria earlier today. I was at a bridal shower before this, actually, for a good friend of ours. So, yes. Okay. Yep, it'll show up on your video manager. All right, thank you. You guys are very supportive. I really appreciate this. Another thing I wanted to say is thank you guys for all being so amazing. Like, not just here right now, but just in general. You have all been very, very amazing and very supportive, and you haven't really given me a hard time with things, and I think it really reflects on the kind of person you portray yourself as on camera, unfortunately. It's not always the case, but I will say that, you know, if you portray yourself intelligently and passionately, you will, in the end, bring about passionate, intelligent people. You know what I mean? So I'd like to think that you guys are like that, and I really appreciate all of your support. It's been amazing, and I feel very lucky. Do that, we toast. Toast! Yes. Dink! Yeah. Okay. Feels good. Feels good. Alright, what's going on now? What's going on? What's going on? I just liked your video. Oh my god. You liked my video? Jeez. Drew Martell, are you planning on going to Fan Expo? Fanime. We'll just call it Fanime from now on. Fan Expo in August. Yes, I am. I'm probably actually just going to be working there at the Iceman Video Games booth. Probably one of the days. I'm sure I'll mention in an upcoming weekly vlog. I'll just be like, hey guys, guess what I'm doing this weekend? I'm going to be in a crazy room full of people that, yeah, it's going to be fun. I actually don't really like going to Fanime Expo. Apparently, I keep wanting to say this. Fan Expo. Just because I feel like I'm in a herd of sheep. Let's just say that. I don't like it for that. I like to look at my own leisure. So, yeah, it's not ideal for me, but it's something that I will be more than happy to work at. Another con I'm going to be going to in July, at the end of July, will be Con Bravo. Really great one in Hamilton, Ontario, which is pretty close to Toronto. It showcases a lot more so on video producers in various different fields. So a lot of retro gaming, so a lot of the retroware TV guys are there, which is really cool. And yeah, lots of people, lots of stuff. You get a lot of like tabletop gaming, you get a lot of anime, you get retro games, you get anime, if I didn't already say that. Did I already say that? Oh, okay.
I'm disabled from commenting on you.
No! That's so weird. Okay. Yeah. No, guys, like, honestly, like, does anyone know why my comments are being disabled? Is it because it's too busy? Because I've gotten these comments a few times now already, just checking my Facebook and stuff. Is it just because it's too busy? Because if it is, I wish I could do something, but I don't really know what to do. So, I don't really know what to do. But, you know, if you wait a little bit, maybe you'll be able to ask a question. Maybe. Maybe.
I have one.
Okay, what's your question, Alicia?
Did you start watching Sakura Trick yet so you can love the girls with me?
I haven't, but I want to love the girls with you. That sounds really nice. Can't really say no to cute girls like that. Yeah, I'll watch it, definitely, so we can talk about it and have a good time. Have a good time. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. Black lips and corsets. You asked, do you feel with indie game graphics that they'll be going back to graphics such as 8-bit to 3-bit Atari graphics in the future? They already have, actually. I already mentioned a game by a really amazing indie developer, Terry Kavanagh. He did Don't Look Back. It's really awesome, and it is Atari graphics, yet it has a lot of emotional weight and narrative weight to it as well. I would highly recommend you check it out, and I wish I could show you guys somehow, but you know, if you can't get the name or something, or if you're having trouble, just let me know. That's one in particular that I can think of. Um, but there's a lot of others, like Atom Atomic does some really great stuff, and like Cannibal. Oh, Cannibal! I used to be so addicted to that game on my phone. I can't believe I don't play it anymore. But it was just such a time suck. I don't know, like that's like very very minimalist game. There's a lot of really minimalist indie games out there, even more so than what you see now. You tend to see a lot more now that are 32-bit, but it depends. Obviously, it depends on the game. You're seeing them also now look more and more visually stunning at the same time. Like you could say, like with Child of Light, right? You could say with Journey as well. Journey is another game that I highly, highly recommend you check out if you haven't already, you know. So yeah, we have those, but we have a whole variety. We have so many others that we could be mentioning right now. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's so much I need to cover. I can't believe this. Like thinking about it now, there's just so much I have not covered. I haven't even covered how much I love Suda 51. Like, this is just stupid. You know, like, you guys don't understand. Like, there's like so much that I am not covering, and I talk to people about it all the time. Like, why? Why am I doing this to myself? You know, but I love JRPGs, and sometimes I just get more in the mood to play those over other stuff. So I'm sure I'll be talking more about like shoot 'em ups and bullet hells and about all the games that we're getting on the TurboGrafx 16 or the PC engine in terms of those, because there are some really cool gems out there. And there are a lot of like obviously very popular shoot 'em ups and bullet hells out there. Like some of my favorites, I really love Ikaruga, I love Death Smiles, I really like Trigger Heart Excelica as well. Really awesome games, as well as the classics. We could talk about like Gradius or R-Type, Raiden. But sometimes it's really nice finding little gems amidst it all, kind of like download on the PC engine, which is wicked, and like many, many, many Toho games as well, like bullet hells. Like I love weaving. There's something so very relaxing about it, and it's like one genre I simply cannot get angry at. Simply cannot. It's really, really appealing to me. I love it. It's very like euphoric in a way, right? So yeah, man, so much to cover, but you know this is gonna happen. If I'm talking about it here right now with all of you on live stream, I'm definitely gonna have to do it. I don't go back on my word with that kind of stuff, and I just, you know, I end up just doing it. I have to. It's going to bug me so much after a while. It's just going to, like, soak up inside me. I'll be like, duh, I got to do it. I got to do all this. I have to. I have to. It would drive me nuts otherwise, you know? Like, it's just, like, it drives me nuts if I don't do stuff like that, right? So, it'll happen. Don't worry. Now, back to questions, because I love to ramble. Maybe live streams are a good idea because I love to ramble so much. Let's see. Drew Martell, which modern consoles handhelds do you have? In terms of like current gen, I do have an Xbox One here in the house. That's Brad's, not mine. I'm not really as into it. Like he loves playing Titanfall, which is cool. Titanfall is actually really awesome, but I haven't been in the mood to play those kinds of games in a really long time. Ever since I played Gears of War 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2, I just have not been in the mood. I haven't. But I do plan on getting a PS4. I really do like how they're trying to have more of an indie focus with it. And I loved it actually, like aesthetically. Like I really like the home base a lot more than for the PS3. So yeah, that's definitely gonna happen, just not yet. Right now, I also have a Wii U, and then I have a 3DS and a Vita. So that is it for me in terms of modern consoles. But I have a multitude of other consoles, like too many. I think like 30 or so of them, because we do collect, you know. And when you collect, sometimes you collect one thing or two things. Or sometimes you collect like a billion things all at the same time, which is something I feel I do all the time. So, yeah, that's like the story of my life right there. You know, this is where all my money is going to, right? A lot of the times, this is where my money is going to. But it's only because I love it so much. I have like way too expensive hobbies, you know, way too expensive. I could probably be living in a condo right now, but I'm living in an apartment where I'm renting. But I'm happy with that. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not like a starving artist or anything. I make a decent amount, but still. Yeah, Random Badger, please play Fez. Please do. Please try and get everything in it too, if you can. It's insane, but it's insanely rewarding at the same time. Now, Fez is also on the Vita, for any of you who do not know. I haven't gotten it yet on the Vita, but I'm very excited to, just because I would love to replay it on the streetcar or on the subway, or there's something really gratifying about having a game where you can, like, that you know and love playing at home, and then you're able to play just wherever. It doesn't even matter. You could play at the park for all you care. You know what I mean? So anything like that is good. I'm gonna move this here. Yeah. You're probably wondering too, like, what's with all these boxes? I'm moving into the other bedroom. I have 2 bedrooms in this apartment, and I'm moving all my stuff over, so I kind of just cleaned, and it's not done. This is my room now, and it's very beautiful. Yeah, I don't have any like posters up yet or anything like that, which is a shame, but I gotta get a bed first and all that fun stuff that costs money. But let's see. Let's see what else we got here. I don't play Hearthstone. Let's just say that. Do you know, Connor Waltman asks, do you know any reviewers like Giguk, AVGN, and or the Nostalgia Critic? I went to go see the Nostalgia Critic last year at Con Bravo. He was wicked. He was so wicked. I was like close enough to touch him. Let's say that. So I didn't get to talk to him, but I got pretty darn close. In terms of Angry Video Game Nerd, I actually met him at a really cool video game store here in Toronto, ANC Video Games. So he signed my tall can of Rolling Rock, which is very appropriate, and he signed my copy of Castlevania Simon's Quest, I believe it was. He also signed something else, though. Oh yeah, he signed my copy of Star Tropics, I think. I don't know. I don't even remember what game he signed. But he signed a game, and it was awesome. And he signed my tall can, which is sitting in my room. If you watch some of my older videos where you could actually still see the figures, because you can't now because the DSLR that I'm using, it actually looks better when things are more zoomed in. So it just unfortunately crops all of that out. But if you watch some of my older videos when I'm using my point and shoot, you can actually see it just hanging out there. So, all right. Hey, you know, I want to appreciate Wolf's Rain. Jabba's Rancor. It's actually a series I haven't seen, but it's something that I've really been wanting to watch for a long time now. So don't worry, there are people who do appreciate it, I'm sure. It's something I would appreciate, I'm sure, too, if I actually had the time to see it. But, you know, that backlog, damn. Yeah, Pendragon. That's a shame to hear about PAX East. That makes me want to go even less. Maybe I'll go to like PAX Australia. I feel like because it's on an island, and because it's so far away, people are not going to go to it as much, maybe. I don't know. Or at least right now. I'm sure, you know, after a few years, it's going to be just as packed. But it's one of those things where you kind of want to go as early as you can. Like, I really wish I could have gone to PAX East several years prior, so I wouldn't feel like a sheep, because I'm kind of a control freak, and I need that sense of control. I just can't. I can't do it. Can't. Anime opinions. Are there any anime you love that it seems like not many people have seen? Yeah, this was actually thanks to Arcata, who you guys might be familiar with. He does some really amazing anime reviews. He did a really great one for an anime called Bakura no, which I'm going to be doing a review of very soon. It's very much like in the same vein as like Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's very like, Ender's Game-esque, except there's several more pilots, and it's a bit more on the... I'm not gonna... like, they're both very existential in their own way. But there's something I think I enjoy more so about Bakura no because it's a lot more cold. I'm not going to say the other's not as cold, but I liked how cold and I like the way that the characters are portrayed in Bakura no. I feel like it's really underappreciated. And I could say the same thing about Narutaru as well, who's also by the same creator. Very, like, loss of innocence, like, a lot of like stories about that. It's I'm not sure why it fell off the radar for a lot of people, but it's something that I think a lot more people should watch, and I really hope that Arcata has helped people like myself or any of you who might have seen it to realize what an amazing gem it really is, and maybe help the creator bring more stuff to the world in general. So oh dear. And choke on my water here, you guys. It'd be really horrible if I choked on camera. That'd be really embarrassing. But it's not going to happen, I promise. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So many new comments. I'm really sorry if I missed any of your comments. If I did not answer you, I will answer soon. Okay, Kurapika92. Once again, thanks for all the questions. Are you a fan of Assassin's Creed? I'm a fan of the concept of Ass Creed, but there's a reason why I call it Ass Creed. I'm not a fan of the repetitive gameplay. That's the only thing, right? I want to say that I would like it, but I'm just not. I'm just not. I like the concept, but that's all. That's it for me. I really want to, though. It's very similar in vein to like Kingdom Hearts. Is I want to like it, but I just can't. It's just not my thing. Not my thing. Yeah, Yosuke is funny. 8-bit Duke. Alright. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Sweet. Brendan Marr, you're going to be going to Con Bravo as well, eh? It's going to be a fun time. I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. I got a media accreditation for it and everything, and I am just so happy. So, 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 so happy. It's going to be good. It's going to be very good. I think... Oh my god, yeah, my spotlight is up. Woo! Okay, so if you are familiar with Con Bravo, you might also be familiar with the fact that there is a Facebook fan page, and I was a spotlight on the Facebook fan page. So here I am. If you go and check it out, you'll see me. I'm going to share it so people can see this kind of stuff. This makes me so happy. Yes. Yeah, this is really exciting. Sorry, guys, but I am very excited. I'm very, very, very excited about this. Yeah, I was featured. There's been spotlights every single month, and I was one of them. Yes. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Drew Martell, do you have a favorite console generation? I personally loved the N64 PS1 era. Um, yeah, PS1. PS1 era. Definitely. PS1 era was like the golden age of JRPGs. So it was very much my time. Very much my time. My first system was the Super Nintendo, and it was awesome, but I didn't appreciate the genre nearly as much as I did until I was a little bit older. But the PS1 really, really opened me up to a world so different and so unlike anything I would have ever expected. So definitely that. Have a good night, Pendragon. It was really nice seeing you. Not seeing you. Bye. Yeah, Suda 51's really wicked. Let's go off tangent. What's my favorite Suda 51 game? Ha 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 ha. I don't know if I have a favorite, but I really like Killer 7 a lot. Killer is Dead is actually really good. I like Lollipop Chainsaw a bunch, like a bunch. It was really fun and funny and addicting. Shadows of the Damned is another really great one if you haven't already tried it, which to me wasn't as scary. I mean, Killer 7 you could say is really scary too, right? But it wasn't so bad. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. I really want to play the baseball game that he did though. I haven't played it yet. Diabolical Pitch, I think it was called. I also really want to play the new game that he released. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, so I'm going to look it up. Internets, help me. If you guys know, I'm sorry, but I'm looking it up. So it was like, oh, what is it? What is it? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm I'm so talking to myself. Yeah, that's right. I also do really like what's it called? I can't remember the name of anything when I'm about to say it. No More Heroes. I really love that. It was very fun. But then there was Short Piece. That's right, Short Piece, which I really want to play, but I just can't really imagine spending $40 on it just yet. I will. I will. Oh yeah, Liberation Maiden. That's another one. I really enjoyed playing on my 3DS. I haven't played it in a while now, but yes, it is happening. It is happening. Yeah, I really hope my friends don't come on and then just like send me funny questions and things that I shouldn't be answering. We'll see though. I'm trying really hard to keep track of everything here. Really hard. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Thanks for just, watching me look at things and be like, oh, or not say anything at all. Pilopu, only about a week for E3. Is there some game you wish to see more? Uh, yeah, like The Last Guardian. Whenever Team Ico is going to release that, if they're ever going to release it, I really, 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 really hope so, because I feel like I've been waiting forever. I also want to find out more about Mirror's Edge 2 as well, which I feel like is actually going to be a disappointment. I don't want to say that, but I don't know. I really liked Mirror's Edge, and I just feel like if you put too much control into it, it's just not going to be good. I don't know, though. Who knows? Who knows? Favorite game on the 3DS? Kurapika. Mine is Fire Emblem Awakening, without a doubt. That is a very good game on the 3DS. In addition to that, in addition to Fire Emblem Awakening, I also really like Kid Icarus Uprising, because I really like third-person bullet hell type games. Like, I love Space Harrier on the Sega Genesis a lot. Sega Genesis is not my favorite system by any means, but it has some really amazing games, like Vector Man, or Space Harrier, Space Harrier 2, or various other games. Let's see, what else? I really do enjoy Shin Megami Tensei 4, but I need to spend more time with it. I can't really vouch for it until I've actually beaten it, so. Bravely Default, obviously, as you might expect. Hello there, Erica Sabo. Hello there, Tez Gill. Alright. Walter World Vlog. Have you ever watched any anime from the 70s or 80s? I grew up watching Yamato, Star Blazers, Phantomist, Speed Racer, and Osamu Tezuka's work. Yeah, I actually watched quite a bit of Kimba and Astro Boy and Speed Racer growing up. But I also watched, I don't know when Dirty Pair came out exactly. I mentioned it in my top anime. It yeah, it was 85. Okay, 85. I'm a big fan of Dirty Pair, actually. Very big fan. I liked the sexual power of it all, of the female characters, and I liked how you can really take control of that kind of stuff, and you don't need to just be exploited for your sex. I love that about it. I thought it was very fun-loving, and I feel like a lot of anime during that time were very much more like, I suppose maybe more lighthearted, or at least the ones I got to experience, but they're still fun nonetheless. Thank you, Black Lips. I really like. I feel like it's much better suited for the PS4 rather than the PS3. We're talking about The Last Guardian right now. I would absolutely love it. Oh, I would love it so much if it was announced or just something like not even announced, but just like more information about it. That'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. Jill Valentine, did you answer my question? No, I did not. I don't know what your question was. So if you want to resend it to me, I can answer it for you, okay? Hmm. Lights Rider 13, who are other YouTubers you watch, like reviewers and such? I don't watch too many anymore. I just don't really have very much time, but I do try and put in time for GR Arcada. Also Daza at Fighting for Nippon. I really like his stuff. And yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot. Not anymore. Although I do really like Pro Jared a lot. He's one of my favorites, actually. He's really cool. And then Angry Video Game Nerd. I love his stuff. I watch them religiously. I actually just watched the Penn and Teller review, and it was bogus. It was just so crazy. I really like the Big Rigs one, though. That Big Rigs commercial that he did was so spot on. That's what Big Rigs is. It is just that. It's Big Rigs. You know? Like, if I could do a deep enough voice, I could do it justice, but I do not. So. Brandon Marr, if you had to live with only one game system for the rest of your life, what would it be? PS1. PS1, definitely. Although PS2 is very high up there as well for that, but PS1. Lights Rider, yeah, I actually have played No More Heroes. I'm a big fan of it. I don't know if you caught that in my spiel about Suda 51 earlier. Yeah, short piece. Short piece. Are there new comments? Are people gonna leave more comments? Okay, now I'm like totally up to date. At least I think so. And maybe I'll go like back in time and I'll see if I missed anything. Okay, Cat Max games or gaming. Do I watch Game of Thrones? I only just started. I know. You guys can hate me for this. I am a total Game of Thrones noob. I don't read the books. I was actually very worried to read the books because I'm not really into high fantasy so much. I'm much more into like alternative fantasy, like Neil Gaiman or Robin Hobb. I really enjoy for the Assassin series. But I was always really nervous about it, but I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. I want to watch the series, though, in particular. I watched, like, 2 episodes, and I got really, really hooked, but then I got really busy with life and everything, so I didn't get to follow through with it, but hopefully soon. Cats always bring in the viewers. That's very true. Ridge Racer, yeah. Okay, so guys, it seems thanks SBTW. I really appreciate this. If you're having problems leaving comments, just refresh the page, and it'll probably go back to normal. If not, I guess just wait it out. Oh, okay. Canonus Praxidus. You asked, what are your thoughts on the Star Ocean games? I really like the Star Ocean games, but they're also very big, overwhelming games, like very overwhelming. I don't know. Like I love them so much, especially Second Story. Second Story was my gateway into it, and it was basically my last. Like it was a gateway that never really went anywhere for me, aside from me playing that one, just because it's so big and it's just very overwhelming. Like I really like having a sense of control in my JRPGs. I don't like it when I'm just being led on, but there's something about I don't know. If I'm given too much freedom, I kind of start feeling the way I do when I play sandbox games, where I just get really overwhelmed. Like, while I absolutely adore the Fallout series, I get very overwhelmed playing them. And I just can't do it for very long or for very long increments or things like that, right? So it's difficult, and I really, 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 really want to play more of them, but it's going to take a little bit. I got to actually find the time to do so. Okay, SBTW, most underrated SNES game. I'm not really sure if it's so underrated anymore, but I really, really like Secret of Evermore, which is usually overshadowed by Secret of Mana as being more westernized JRPG, but I think it had a really cool sense of time travel, and it was really cool how, I don't know, it was just you and your dog, honestly. Very neat, very, very, very cool idea, and very dark premise and beautiful music. Absolutely beautiful music. I'm almost certain the composer who did that also later on did the soundtrack for the Elder Scrolls games. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. If I've got that wrong, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. A long time ago, my friend Edwin, he has a really cool music podcast called Eyes on Radio, and he tends to invite a lot of people in like the industrial music scene. He had me and Brad on to talk about our favorite retro game music, and we were actually just talking about that and how beautiful Secret of Evermore's music was. I would also say Illusion of Gaia as well. I thought that was a really beautifully done game. Some people disagree, some people don't like it as much, but I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. Anime opinions. No, I have not seen Chaika. Actually, don't know if I know that one. Anime-wise. I'm sure if I see pictures, I'll be like, oh yeah. Oh, this one. Right. Hitsugi no Chaika. The Coffin Princess. No, I haven't. If you want to tell me about it, go for it, because I am not... I don't know very much about it. Sam24... or 24242. That's kind of hard to say. What do you think of Gravity Rush? I think it is very unique. I think it's very unique perspective-wise, and as a platformer, I think it's very awesome. And I think it's something that we need to see more of in our games, is people being willing to take risks and actually do things that developers are way too scared to do because they want to make a profit. Yes, I understand you'll lose money in the process, but sometimes some really wicked things come from it, and then you end up getting cult classics. You end up getting games that, in the long term, I feel like they end up doing better because they retain their quality and their value, and I feel like Gravity Rush is definitely one of those games. So it's a shame when people just go, I don't know, how would I put this? They want, like, how would I put this? They want fast results. They want fast money, things like that. I understand the value of that. I understand the value of profit. and why companies need to make a profit, because it's kind of a no-brainer. However, at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like you could potentially end up losing value through that in the long run, right? So it's really important, really, 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 really important, and I can't talk right now. Someone like posted something about Nagiyasu. I want to find this. Henry Kuzo, would you want to live in the world of Nagi no Asakara? Yes, I would, because well, actually, it would be really horrible if I did, because that means Sumagu would be with Chisaki for probably the rest of his life, and that would break my heart, because I'm not Chisaki, even if I try and cosplay her. It's an unfortunate truth, right? So I really love Sumagu, and he is very much the man of my dreams, anime-wise. If you know him, you'll probably understand why I say this. So. I'm Jay. I'm sorry if I burp on camera. What type of music genre do you like? I like a lot, actually. A lot, a lot, a lot. I really like chiptunes. I've been listening to a lot of chiptunes as of late, in particular. I've been listening to chiptunes for a long time now. I really enjoy Starscream, who is now Infinity Shred. Anamanaguchi, really enjoy Big Giant Circles. But brain fart. I don't even know. No, I really like, even here in the city, there's Deadbeat Blast, there's Jeff the World, some really cool people. I really love chiptunes a lot, and I'm a strong advocate of it, even though it's like, I don't know, chiptunes aren't as popular here in Toronto anymore, I guess just in general, which is a bummer. I also really like Witch House music, which is just really interesting electronic music, if you're not familiar. It's just very brooding and very electronic sounding. It's very similar to Outrun. Outrun is really good too. If you haven't heard of like Kavinsky, then you should. It's just very similar in sound. I also really like prog rock a lot. I used to listen to a lot of like Mars Volta, and yeah, I really like prog rock a lot. Um, I used to listen to a lot of thrash too. Like I listened to a lot of Fall of Troy when I was growing up. I really loved Fall of Troy. They had an okay show live. They had an okay presence, but it wasn't great. So yeah, those are maybe like a few that I like. So. Vicious Spiked. Are retro games more expensive in Canada? Yeah, they are. They are a bit, but you know, it depends on who you're buying from and what exactly is going on. It's just like it's very depressing when you go on Amazon.com and then you're like, oh, hey, this is available here, and then you go on Amazon.ca and it's not available, or shipping is like a billion times more, something like that. Like it just really sucks because just, I don't know. It just sucks all around. It also sucks on eBay when you find a really good deal and it says only ships to US. I'm just like, God damn it. Why? Why? You know, it's really, really sad. It's very sad. Atomic Punk. Have you watched Kuroko no Basket? No, I haven't. I have not. If you think I should, tell me why. Because I have a big backlog, and I hear like I don't know. There's so many animes I hear of, and I just don't even know where to begin sometimes. Oh my god, guys, I gotta check my Facebook. It's just kind of exploded, I think. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, my friend Steve is like liking all my things. I don't say like a lot, don't worry. I don't think so. At least maybe I did. Maybe I did this whole time. Maybe I said like and like and like and like and like and like and like, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop now. Hmm. too much going on. I'm like, oh man, I do say it a lot. Holy crap. Oh, this is like realizing the truth of it all. I'm sorry, guys. I have failed you all. Hmm. So I hope all of you are having a good night, and I really appreciate you coming out on my stream. This is really wicked. You know, because of how good things have been going right now, I am most definitely going to be doing this again. This is very fun. This is very, very, very fun. And, you know, you got to start somewhere, right? You have to start somewhere. So, everyone's so nice. Like, everyone's really spreading the word about this. It's definitely a good idea that I do more streams, huh? It's just, it never really crossed my mind, I'll be honest. Like, I just originally wanted to do YouTube videos, but there's definitely something really fun about this. I could see myself easily doing something like this, like once a month maybe, or maybe doing like exclusive ones for people on my Patreon as well, or maybe I can do like private Skype chats and things. Like I'm definitely like I'm working out things in my head right now what I want to do for Patreon. Patreon's like a crowdfunding site for creatives like myself, just trying to make an extra buck, trying to actually make this a living. This is a dream come true where I'm already at, but you know I need a little bit of help every now and again financially, right? So I'm looking at how I can offer more to people who are my patrons. So streaming or something like this, something live, is definitely in the works. It's definitely, definitely, definitely in the works. Because I have a lot to say about a lot of things, apparently. Okay. Karapika, have you ever checked out the Berserk manga and or anime? If so, what do you think of it? No, not much. A bit, luckily. I'm not like so far out there, but not enough, unfortunately. So that's probably one of the higher ups on my to-do list, just because of how amazing everyone seems to think it is. So, Miss Random Badger, speaking of tabletop, what kind of tabletop do you play? Well, I play a lot of board games. A lot of board games. Like some of my favorite board games in life are Carcassonne. I absolutely adore Carcassonne very much so. It's very fun land building strategy game, I guess you could call it. Is yeah, I love being a farmer. I love being a farmer. But we also have like Pandemic, which I really enjoy a lot too. It's where you're trying to fight like a pandemic. It's really great. I love it very much. Now, I also do play tabletop RPGs too, which is really fun. I'm part of a tabletop RPG podcast here in Toronto called These Warriors Are Terrible, and we have done several different 4-part campaigns, which is really great because typically when you think of things like Shadowrun or like Dungeons and Dragons, it's like an ongoing thing for months, years even. Some people make this into a really big commitment, but what we want to do with These Warriors is we want to show short term. We want to show like sneak peeks into different campaigns and into different rule sets and different things that you might not be familiar with. So very, it very much is a sneak peek, but you are getting like a full arc. It has it has like a full story, which is really great, and it's really great to be part of things like that. Some of my favorites are some that I took part in. My first one was Star Wars West End Games, which was really fun. We did Matrix, which was also a similar system, a 6D system. After the Bomb, which is cool. It was kind of like a modified version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tabletop RPG. Paranoia XP, which was just crazy as fuck. That one was really good. We did a really great Neon Genesis Evangelion one that was based off the GURPS system. That was really great. And yeah, there was a Pokemon one we did that was based off of a fan-made Pokemon tabletop RPG called Pokemon Adventures. I'm going to be doing Scion soon, which is really going to be exciting with Big Mike. So if you are here, Big Mike, kudos to you. It's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, that's just like a few right there. Black Lips and Corsets. Have you played Dark Souls or Demon Souls? Yes, I have. I have, and they are brutal as hell. They are very brutal. But they're good. Can't really say no to them. I would love to play Dark Souls 2 sometime soon, but man, that's like, it's like so much more time that I do not have. So eventually. It's going good. It's going good. Everybody's being so nice to me. Yay! Everyone's being nice to me. Are you going to be on camera with me now? Yay! Hey, this is my friend Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Hi. Okay, she's not going to be on camera anymore, guys. Okay. But yeah, so you got a sneak peek of my friend. Let's see, what else? I'm like going back through the comments because I think that there were things that I might have missed. Okay, I think I got all those. Oh, also, look at this. This is so cool. Con Bravo, they wanted to spotlight me. So they were like, oh, hey, do you want to do an interview with us? I'm like, yeah, sure. This is how I talk to my friends, guys. It's so exciting. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay. Yay. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure I answered all of the questions. Oh, Corey, hi. We haven't talked in forever. Thanks for coming by. I hope you're doing well. I really hope you can come back to Toronto again sometime so we can actually hang out more. It was very short-lived. Yeah, gameplay via Twitch is always very popular. I don't know if I necessarily want to do Let's Plays, though. I'm not really interested in the idea of Let's Plays. Like, I love watching other people do Let's Plays, but I'm not interested in doing them myself, personally. I'm kind of bad at multitasking, and I'll get really quiet, and I'll just zone out, and I don't think you guys will enjoy that very much. Really, like, I do it to people all the time. When I play video games, if someone talks to me, I usually only half hear them. So, I mean, I don't know. It would be bad. It wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. So I got to figure out what to do instead. So, I mean, I'm having a really good time on this stream.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm having a really good time, guys. So, this is one of those things where I'm probably going to do this much more often. So we'll see. We'll see. If you guys are interested in seeing more of this, please, you know, let me know in the comments. And the more positive comments I get, the more likely it is that I will do it. But I have to do it for myself too, right? So I'm probably going to. So. All right. Ugh. This pillow is getting really uncomfortable. I don't have chairs in this room yet, so pillow time for me. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm happy.
I think we're heading out.
You're gonna head out? Oh, it was nice seeing you. Thank you. We'll see each other soon, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Okay. Bye-bye. I'm gonna miss you.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm glad you got to meet my friend. Maybe she'll be on the live stream with me again. Or maybe Kaguro will make another, maybe Kaguro will make another appearance. I hope so. I really do. But she keeps, like, really opening the door, and it's really loud outside, so that would not be good. Okay, questions. Questions. The Donovan Viper. I'm still pushing for you to do that potential thing with Jurassic in the future. I really hope so. I would absolutely love to pick her brain. I really like Jurassic a lot, and I love her taste in games. She's a really great YouTuber, guys, by the way. If you have not checked out her stuff, I highly recommend you do it. She's a really cool lady, and I would love to do a podcast with her, but, you know, I would have to be like a one-shot or something, because I don't really have very much time to do podcasts aside from the super awesome, mega fun anime show that I do with Scott. Scott is also the same person that you see in my Anime North montage. He also helped me do a lot of filming. He's like on the thumbnail. So he's the one who wants all the body pillows and all the hentai and all the lube. So that's as dark as this stream is going to go, guys. Positive comment. Good. You wanna. Corey, good job. Good. Oh. All right, people, I need more comments here from you. Quve? I've seen you several times on my channel for a while now, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. So if you want to tell me in the comments, tell me. Erica, what are some of your favorite game soundtracks? I'm thinking. Anything with Akira Yamaoka. I love the Silent Hill soundtracks a lot. Now, I talked about in the past that, like, I can't play Silent Hill games, or not just Silent Hill games, but horror games in general, but I love watching people play them. And there's something I really enjoyed about especially Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill 3's soundtracks. I really loved a lot. Akira Yamaoka did a really great job. I really like the soundtrack for Killer is Dead, Suda 51's game. I really enjoyed that. And Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is one of my favorite soundtracks ever. Like, ever. What else? What other soundtracks do I really like? There's so many of them. So many great stuff. Chrono Trigger, of course, too. I would be an idiot to not mention that. I really love Final Fantasy VI soundtrack. Final Fantasy VIII's soundtrack. I'm not a big fan of 8, but I love the soundtrack for that game. 9, 4, you know, like all of them there. And yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. I don't know if there's any others that I can think of off the top of my head that I really enjoy. Oh, Link to the Past. That was my first video game, by the way. That and Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, and I feel so lucky to have actually played some really good games, because I've heard so many people tell me about all these shitty games they started with when they were kids. It's like, oh, really? Like, kind of sucks. Kind of really sucks. I wouldn't want to start with a shitty game. I remember the first game that we actually did get, though, was Yoshi's Cookie, and my parents didn't realize that it was a Nintendo game and that it wouldn't work with the Super Nintendo, so we returned it, and then we got those 2 games. So, yeah. Yep. That memory never happened. Who knows? If I played Yoshi's Cookie, maybe I would be like, maybe I'd be a different person today. Who knows? Maybe I wouldn't even have this YouTube channel. I don't know. Maybe my YouTube channel would be about puzzle games. Who knows? Who knows? So much that could have happened. Yeah, I am the Ultimate Ninja. I am reading these. It's just, I'm trying to get through a bunch of older questions. Like, this is really hard. This is really, really, really hard to get through all of these as best I can. So there's also a bit of a delay, keep in mind too. So when I'm answering stuff, and nothing is being updated, I don't actually know when things are going to be updated. So I have to wait. I'm waiting on everything to come in. Drew Martell, any opinions using ROMs or emulators? You know, if a game is really, really expensive and you can't afford it, go for it. You know, no one's judging you. It's still better if you can purchase it, but that's not always an option, right? So, you know, I like reproduction carts because they at least make it seem more like the real deal. I like the idea of it. I like having physical things, but it all depends on the person, so it's all relative. YouNow.com. The ultimate ninja. I'm not actually familiar with YouNow.com, but right now I'm pretty well situated in YouTube, so I think I'm gonna stick with it here. Maybe I'll go on to Twitch, but I'm not really sure, especially now that, you know, all the things going on with Twitch. So I'm gonna wait. Giannini Vieira. I'm sorry. Played Transistor yet? If so, how do you like it? I haven't. I watched a friend play it, and it looked really cool, and the music was really wicked, but I haven't. I played Bastion, however, and I really enjoy Bastion, so I have a feeling I'm really going to enjoy this one too. Oh, yay! I'm glad I gave you the answer you were looking for. SBTW. Oh yeah, Smooth McGroove. Yeah, thank you, Karakika. Smooth McGroove is actually really cool. Really great acapella stuff, you're right. Black Lips. I do enjoy horror survival in the sense that like I like observing them, just like how I love watching horror films. I really love horror films like a lot, especially European and Asian horror films. However, I'm not very good at playing them. If I were to have a list of ones that I really enjoy observing or ones that I really enjoyed in the past, I really like the Fatal Frame series. That's actually one where I was able to play, but I got so scared I had to stop. um, the Clock Tower series, I really like. I like how it puts you in a very powerless situation. It makes it that much scarier. You could say the same thing about Silent Hill as well. I like the experimental vibe of it all, and I like how symbolism is a very, very important factor within it all, and really presents that much bigger of a picture and makes it that much more disturbing. Deadly Premonition is one that I kind of love hate. I appreciate on so many different levels, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, like, are you kidding me? But there's something to really, really respect about it. I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks, so I'm a big fan of David Lynch in general. He's a director I really enjoy a lot of, and it just really gave off that vibe, as you might have noticed if you haven't already. Let's see, what else? I don't really have any other favorite horror games, I don't think, or horror. Oh, my cat's like really trying to get in. She's like banging her head against the door. Oh my god. She's like meowing, like, let me in, let me in. Maybe I'll let her in. Okay, hold on, guys, okay? I think she just really wanted to know what I was doing. She's like, what are you doing in here? You have to open this door or else. So, you're probably going to see her around here. Hey! Would you like some water? Maybe she can just like sit here beside me. I really hope so. Yeah. Nya, 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 nya. Okay, alright, back to questions. Yeah, Nier is a really underappreciated game. Black Lips, very underappreciated. Really beautiful story, and even if visually it wasn't, certain aspects of it really were. So, yeah, that's one that I don't really talk about very much of, actually, is Nier, and only because I didn't really get to experience Nier until a bit after I would have liked. So I have yet to play more of it, but I've only played, what, maybe like 20 hours into it, but I'm really liking it. I really like how it has a much more mature setting for the genre it is. The Ultimate Ninja. No, I don't know what minor threat is. If you'd like to elaborate, please do. Cat Max Gaming. What's the secret to positive thinking? Think positively. I don't really know. Try really hard, even if you don't want to. Try really hard. Like really, really, really hard. It's not easy, but always have a goal in mind. You know, one thing I do almost every single day to keep myself motivated is I make a list of goals for the day. And making lists is very important. I honestly try and do this daily. Try and have a reasonable size list and set things for yourself that you know you want to do that day, even if it's like fun leisure things. Like actually like try and do that. Try and set those kinds of goals and then check them off once you've done them, and then there you go. You know, I know easier said than done, but having a list makes things a little bit more tangible. So let's see. I'm glad. Everyone seems to be having fun. People like me. Yay. I'm so happy. I just want people to like me. Growing up, you know, like when I went to high school, I was the weird kid. I was always the weird kid. Like, people just didn't get me at all. And even in university, people didn't really get me. And I'm only just now really finding the people who understand me for me and understand that, like, I'm just who I am, and I'm just interested in the things I'm interested in, and I can't really help those things. So sometimes I can have some pretty eccentric taste with things, sometimes not so much, but the internet has provided a very, very nice home for me. So it's actually really funny, too, with the internet. When I was living in Michigan, so I lived in the States for a really long time, 15 years, but I'm a Canadian citizen. I didn't have internet. Actually, I didn't have internet the entire time I was living there. And I moved when I was almost 21. I moved back to Canada. So, yeah, it was pretty bad, actually. I used to go to my sister's university library so I could actually, like, use the internet. It was really sad. Sometimes I would try and mooch on my neighbor's feed as well, which is or network, which was really funny. It was really great. But yeah, I didn't actually start, like, I didn't have like actual internet until I moved back to Canada. So 21, really crazy. And who knows where I would be right now if I would have been more in tune with the internet sooner. Who knows, right? Maybe I'd have my YouTube channel sooner. I really don't know. Hello, Isan Sin. Hello, 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 hello. See, people do want to say hello to you. And if anyone here says hello and I do not hear you, hello. Hi, Winged Sparrow. I hope you're doing well. This is so much fun, guys. Oh my god. Do I play Clash of Clans, Isan? No, I don't. I do not. I don't even know what genre that is. Have I seen Jacob's Ladder? No, I haven't. Cat Max. Aw, that was so cute. That was adorable. Aw, girl, don't be sad. What is it? She's like so far away, but still in the room. She just wants my attention. I think she's like, oh, you're talking to the camera and you're not talking to me? I see how it is. That's basically what she's doing to me right now. She's gonna do this. Fallen Phoenix, what is your favorite retro game? There's like a lot. There's way too much. I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite. That's kind of why I do a genre list usually, or not genre list, sorry. That's why I do usually a franchise list, or I do a system list, like top 5 Final Fantasy games, or top 10 JRPGs on the PlayStation 1, and things like that. So it really depends on what you mean by retro. This could be a lot of things. How far up do we want to go necessarily? Do we want to go up to the PlayStation 2? Some people do, some people don't. I do, personally, but I won't really go any higher than GameCube, PS2, Xbox. After that, it's not retro to me. So I do like Link to the Past, though. If you want something, I'll tell you that. I do very much like Link to the Past. Oh, really? I had no idea that this is being this is available in 720p. That's pretty cool. It's a good thing I have this Logitech webcam. I am cute. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Dave. Nice Geist. What games have you 100%ed? That's a big question. A lot? I don't know. That's a lot of games, and that's a lot of memories that I would have to go back on. Maybe I'll do a video on that. There's just so many. Like, there are definitely games that I did not beat. I have a problem, too, where, like, if I don't want a game to end, I kind of just don't let it end, and I have this thing, especially when I was younger, where I would stop right before the final save point, before the final boss, and I just would not beat the game because I wouldn't want to. This actually happened with Final Fantasy X, and it wasn't until a year later that I actually beat Final Fantasy X because I was like, I just don't want it to end. I did not want it to end. It was so stupid. I have no idea what I was thinking. I just was so excited, and I was like, I don't want this story to be over. I don't want it to be over, and it had to end. You know, everything has to end. So. Hmm. Isan, I already actually answered you. I haven't played Clash of Clans. I don't think I'm being rude right now. Bluebird 1598. How do you think the newer Final Fantasy games fare against the older ones? Hmm. Uh, Square Enix's business model has changed a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And I'm not as big a fan. I'm not saying anything bad against Final Fantasy 13. To be honest, I really liked the idea of it all. I like the concept of it. I don't necessarily like how linear it is, but there's nothing necessarily wrong with being linear either. There's a lot of really linear games that I enjoy. It's more so. I even like the battle system. I actually really like the paradigm shift, but there's something that's changed a lot about these games that they just don't cater to me anymore personally. I think that's my biggest problem is they just don't cater to me and what I want in my JRPGs. So it's kind of been like a love-hate. I really want to like them. I really do, but there's nothing like those old Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy 9, 10, 6, 4. It's just kind of a bummer. Yeah, I just can't really. I wish, but maybe after Bravely Default they'll realize that people want more classic JRPGs. Bravely Default was really great for that, so we'll see. Woo! I'm glad you're finally here, Nick. Let's see. I do have an account on PlayStation Network, but I'm not going to tell you all here. I'm trying really hard to get to these fast. Can we see Kagero? Yeah, Nick, you can see Kagero. Let me go get her. Kagero! Oh man, she hates being held. I'm sorry, but she's here. She's in my arms right now. She really hates being held. Oh, don't be upset. You should be happy. Look, this is Kagero. It's okay. Okay, I'm not going to put her through that torture anymore. I'll pet you, and then you'll be happy with me again. Maybe if I give you treats. Oh, she's snuggling me. She's forgiven me. Man, that was like pain in the butt, cat. Seriously. Let's see. I think you asked something else. I don't remember, Nick. I'm sorry. Oh man. Okay, so Brad is watching Fresh Prince right now, and I gotta close the door. Okay, I am back. Erica, is that your sister? No, that was my friend Alicia who was on earlier. She's just a friend. Just because she has purple hair like me does not mean she's my sister. Oh, you are so happy now. Yeah, you see? That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Yeah, Bravely Default's really good. Like, really, 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 really good. I did a really good review. I'm like so full of myself. I did a review of it that I think is pretty good. More so from the editing respect, right? But, Cube. Have you played the Final Fantasy III remake? It's like Bravely Default, kind of. Job system-wise, yes. But no, I haven't, actually. I need to get to more on my backlog. You know, that's my life. Backlogs. Son, do your parents know that you are a YouTuber? Yes, they know I'm a YouTuber. There's no reason why I would hide something like that. So it's not like it's inappropriate or anything or something I feel like I would need to hide. So they're pretty supportive of it. I think that maybe they think I'm not going to be able to make a living off of something like this, but maybe someday I will, because crazy things happen in life and you never know. Oh, so much stuff, so much stuff. Okay, no more crying, Erica. I need some water. Oh my god, I wish you guys could see her. She's really cute. She is just adorable looking. I wonder if I can just like take off my webcam and show her to you. Okay, look at this cat. Look at her. Hello, Kagero. Hey. Whoa. I'm really bad at this. Hey. Hey. Oh, you are so cute, Kagero. You are so adorable. Okay, I'm gonna stop because that's getting really, like, I'm looking at it and I'm getting motion sick. So I think she's really upset with me right now, actually. I'm sorry. Don't leave. No. My friend Alicia left already, so I don't have any friends here with me or any moral support. I could really use some moral support right now. And probably another glass of water, too. Okay, I should probably get back to these questions now. What's happening here? Um. Fallen Phoenix, what inspired you to make your first video? I was bored. I was bored. I've been working as a game journalist for the past 4 years and as an entertainment journalist for the past 6. And I just wanted to. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did she do? I have like a stack of shit. Oh my god. Kagero, you fail. What did she do? I can't see.
Just not doing some films.
Oh, oops. Yeah, I think she tried to like jump on something on like a stack of comics and no, don't put it there. Put it on the floor.
She can make it through that way.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh my god. I love my cat. She's so clumsy. She's probably so embarrassed right now. Oh. So, yeah, I think it was just because I wanted to build a new skill set. It was something that I wasn't really interested in doing, but I did anyways. And I'm really happy that I did because I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. So this is really, really fun. This is really great. And doing this live stream, too, is really fun. And I think it made me realize how much I want to do live streams. So I never thought I would have said that. I never did. But I like these kinds of discussions, and these are some pretty good questions here, too. So it's nice. It's very nice. Yeah, Voidus. I totally get anxiety when a game is about to end. It's so weird. There's something about completing things sometimes that can be really, really jarring, especially when you love something a lot, because you just don't want it to end, you know? So I definitely know that feeling all too well. Cat cam go. Yeah. Really, like, dizzy cat cam. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient with me and with these delays. This is, it's been a little bit tricky trying to figure out exactly what's going on with all of this, but I'm trying to get to these as soon as I can. Dave Schneider, have you ever played Ni no Kuni? Yes, I have, which I really enjoyed. I am actually a really big fan of the game. I'm not so big a fan of the battle system. The AI system was a little shoddy, and characters didn't always want to do what you commanded them to do, which is very frustrating. Like, I can't remember who the main magic user was, but I always commanded her to not use all of her magic power, and then she would anyways, and she was like the one who needed to heal me, so I was the one who ended up healing, and it was just annoying, and ugh, it was a little disconcerting in that way. However, I do really like level 5. I'm a big fan of games like Rogue Galaxy. I think that in particular is probably one of my favorite level 5 games. Although I do really like the Dark Cloud series. I think that was level 5. Yeah. I really like it though. It was beautifully stunning, you know, because that makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Beautifully stunning. Cheers to that. Cheers, clink. Let's see. I was going to say something, and I already forgot what I was going to say. Something important. Something maybe not so important. Judicator. What do your parents think about your video game collection? Do they know that you're a YouTuber? I think sometimes they're upset by how much money I spend on video games. Like, I'm not even going to bother telling them how much I spent on Earthbound. I'm just going to tell them I got lucky or something, because I don't think my mom or my dad in particular would be very happy if I told them how much I spent. I am very much willing to spend hundreds of dollars on video games because I care about them a lot, and if it's a game I really enjoy, I want to spend the money on it, even if it's hundreds of dollars. So, yes. I say that with a very straight face because that is just me to a T. I'm willing to spend the majority of my paychecks on that kind of stuff. So it's the life I live, it seems. Uncle Phil in the house. What? What? People are weird. You guys are weird. Okay. Have you ever played the Yakuza games? No, but I want to. I want to. Let's see. Holy cow, that's a lot of nines, son. 999. Oh man, I can't even see this. Yeah, that's a lot of subscribers. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to that point. Brandon Marr, no, I haven't finished Bravely Default, unfortunately. I know. I love grinding too, actually. I know that's something that a lot of people complain about is the amount of grinding, but I have this very strange fascination with grinding, and my first grinding memories, just to go off tangent here, my first grinding memories started with Pokemon, where I would, before I would get to any big, gym leader or Elite Four or anything like that, I would literally, and I don't know why I would just do this in like specific areas, but I would just like walk up and down or walk in a square, and I would just do that for like hours and hours and hours. I still do that in JRPGs, like especially like if it's random encounters for Bravely Default. I was doing this thing where I was doing like figure eights, and I just did that. Like I know I could have easily just upped the encounter rate, but I didn't because it was so much fun and it kind of like it put me in the mood. I can be really OCD about that kind of stuff, and I kind of get into a rhythm that I can't stop. So I can easily grind for like 4 hours straight, easily. I've done it before, I can do it again. I just don't get bored with the place I'm at because I kind of start zoning out and I focus more so on the motion itself and the repetition of it all. So I don't really like repetition for the most part, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, I love it. It's so, it gets me. It gets me. It's very calming. So, yeah, that didn't answer your question. Well, it did kind of. So, no, I have not beat Bravely Default. This is horrible. I'm the worst. I'm the worst, guys. I'm the worst live streamer. And just ramble on. When I'm like an old woman, I'm just gonna be that. I'm just gonna be a rambler. I'm just gonna be like a crazy cat lady or something. It's gonna be horrible. So I'm just gonna take a little break here. This is what I do when I'm not talking. Just clap my cheeks. Okay. Jeez, I'm really, really out of it. Okay, back to questions. Back to questions. La 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 la. Oh, hey. Oh, questions. More questions. Okay, Nick. You have another question after the cat question that I missed. Favorite indie studio? Indie studio. Whoa, this is hard. This is a hard question. I am actually a really big fan of, I really hope I have the name right. Oh, God. Amanita Designs, I think that's what they're called. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they did Machinarium, they did Samros as well, and I like them a lot. They are amazing. Machinarium in particular was just a beautiful, beautiful game if you like point-and-click adventure games. They're very cleverly done, and I don't remember where they're from. I think that they're a Czech studio or something, but just really amazing. I'm a big fan of point-and-click adventures. I don't really play them so much anymore, but I used to play them a lot, and they were kind of the gateway for me when getting into indie games for the first time, was that genre in particular. So I'm really glad that I was able to find games like Samros. And that was basically my first, actually Samros or Samros 2 was my first experience playing like any indie game. So I'm really happy to say that because they're great games, right? And then there was also Botanicula, I think. That one was really great. I played that on Steam a while ago, and that was really just visually stunning and just very quirky and great. I really loved it. Yay! Yay! I answer questions. I can do this, guys. I can answer questions. I'm so proud of myself. I'm having way too much fun here. I'm not allowed to have this much fun. I'm not. Oh yeah. Votius? You said I prefer grinding to EV breeding. Yeah, or yeah, whatever. I don't do that stuff. I give them like nutrients if I want to like up their stats. I don't, or vitamins or whatever you call them. I don't do that. I don't do that. So yeah, good times though. A great time getting the party of my dreams. I used to go on Bulbapedia a lot actually. And what was the other one called? There was something Academy. I don't even know, but I used to go on these sites all the time, and I would just try and figure out how I could get the best skill sets for each of my Pokemon. I actually have a really old video where I talk about my party of choice. I don't remember off the top of my head right now what my party of choice is. I know Gengar is definitely on there, Umbreon is on there, Alakazam is on there, Tyranitar, and I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest. I don't remember. But that's a pretty good list so far, I'd like to think. So, I'm sure that, like, is Dragonite? Dragonair was on there. I really like Dragonair. I like Umbreon better, though. Umbreon's just a really good tank. Really good tank. Amazing defense. Amazing. You know, even if not always the best in terms of offense, defense is way more important to me. Way more important. Although I do love my sweepers. I love my sweepers. I love Alakazam very much so. So, can't deny that. Can't. George Barbosa, are you playing Watch Dogs? Am I playing Watch Dogs? No. No. Not yet. I'm going to. I love the premise. I really like anything cyberpunk or dystopian. I read a lot of cyberpunk literature on my downtime, especially like 2 winters ago. I was reading a lot. I was reading a lot of Richard K. Morgan, I believe it was. What was I reading? Altered Carbon is probably my favorite cyberpunk thing, hands down. Although I really like Philip K. Dick. He did some really amazing things. I really like 3 Stigmata of something. I can't remember. I like Scanner Darkly, though, too. And yeah, I don't know, though. I'm not a big fan of the genre. That's my problem. I'm not a big fan of sandbox games. I've been talking to people about this a lot at the video game store, too, where I feel like they become very pointless when you're playing sandbox games for a really long time, and you start losing sight of the story itself. And I feel like the story should be really important in something like Watch Dogs, and I'm not really sure. You know, I can't judge a game until I play it, really. It's not right. It's not right for me to do that. I can't hate on something I don't know anything about, right? Aside from concept, right? So I guess something right. Right. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just worried it's gonna be like GTA. I don't want it to be like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll play it eventually. What is the one game that evoked the strongest emotional response for you? Um, hmm. Chrono Cross on the PlayStation 1. Something about it. I think it was the music. It had to have been the music. I have a very strong affinity to music, and it's very the way it emotionally drives me is it's very personal. Like that's one thing that I'm really surprised. Actually, I haven't done like my top soundtracks for video games because there's something about music and certain tones that really grab me, especially if it has a very bittersweet tone to it. There's something really nice about that, and I love it very much, and I gravitate towards it. There's something very bittersweet about Chrono Cross that I really enjoyed a lot. You could say the same thing about Chrono Trigger, but there was something just a little bit more bittersweet in Chrono Cross that I just really loved. And the story itself was amazing. I really, really enjoyed it a lot. And it really, it just totally broke time and space. It was very different from Chrono Trigger, and I understand why some people might not like it as much in comparison, but I like to think of it as a totally separate entity. I don't even bother trying to I don't know. I don't even bother trying to connect the two, or they're just standalones for me. So they're both really important to me, but Chrono Cross in particular is really really nice. Really really nice. Yay! I make good choices. uh, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so there's a bit of a delay. I feel like I answered everybody's questions, but I have a feeling that a lot of questions are going to be coming in like really fast. Nice guys. Do you believe in spiritual experiences caused by video games? Uh, no. No, not for me at least. You know, if it does for you, go for it. You know, like if that's what you believe in, go for it. But I'm not a very religious person. I guess you don't necessarily have to be religious in order for something to be spiritual. That's very true as well. But I'm like, if I was going to say I was any religion or anything like that, if I had any sort of beliefs, I would say I'm a humanist. I believe in myself. I believe in my own human potential, and that's something I've lived by for a very long time now. I've tried so many things in my life, and that seems to work best for me because there's nothing like there's nothing wrong with just believing in yourself, even if you don't believe in like a higher power, because there's so much potential within a person, and that's something to celebrate, honestly. And I guess that there could potentially be spiritual elements to that. However, I don't, not for me, not for me. But you know, if you have some, please do tell. Matthew Woodrum. Erica, are you a completionist when you play? I definitely am, and it makes it tough to play many JRPGs. I just need to complete everything. Yeah, within reason. Within reason. Now, there are certain things that I just simply cannot do. I just can't. However, I am very much a completionist. I try to be. Like, take for instance, you're playing Final Fantasy IX. You really want to get Excalibur 2. That's probably the one thing I'm not going to get. I'm going to beat Ozma, that stupid marble in the sky. Hated that thing so much. So, 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 so much. Just remember Doomsday. So much Doomsday. But Excalibur, no, no. You know, within reason, I'll do this stuff. You know, I'll do all the chocobo hunting stuff. That was probably the most fun side quest I've ever played. If any of you are interested, that is my favorite side quest, which I don't know if you're familiar with. Well, I like Tetramaster a lot, but the digging game, and then how you could get like the pieces of the world map, and then you dig in that area, and yeah, it was so good. The hot and cold game and everything. Yeah, it was so awesome. Easily my favorite. Easily. I don't even know what I was answering there. Damn it. Damn it. Completionist. Yes, I am, but I'm not. Hmm. Sorry, I'm just checking Twitter right now. Okay. So someone on Twitter, Nigel Van Jacobs, NB Jacobs, just asked, have you played Xenoblade Chronicles? Yes, I am a happy owner of Xenoblade Chronicles, and I'm really happy I have it. I have it with a collector's book, which I'm very pleased about, considering I am, once again, a completionist, but in a different respect, I suppose. I really enjoy the game. It's a very overwhelming game, similar to how Star Ocean is, but not at the same time. It's overwhelming in the sense that there's just a lot of activities. There's a lot of missions. There's a lot you can do in terms of just like all the side stuff. Like I love doing all those side quests if I can. And you know, as fun as the battle system is, it's very hard to keep track of all that. Like there's something to say about like it's really tricky because like I have a very love-hate relationship with very broad games because it really sucks if you stop playing for like a week or 2 weeks and then you go back to it and there's no recap. There's nothing like that. You have no idea where you are in the game. You have no idea what kind of side quests you just finished or what kind of side quests you have next. You have no idea where you are in the story. It's very overwhelming, and whenever that happens to me, I just start over. I have to start over because there's just no point. There's no point in me sticking with it because I'm not going to have that same emotional, how would I put it, emotional attachment towards it. So it really, really depends. But Xenoblade is great. If you have the time for it, it's amazing. Hmm. You also asked another question here, Nigel. Do you think that there could be a Bravely Default sequel, seeing that it was so successful? Yes, actually, it was already confirmed. There is Bravely Second, I believe, which I'm really happy about. We need more of our classic turn-based JRPGs. Something really special about that game. I really enjoyed it a lot, and I'm not surprised that they're doing something like this. So if you look it up, you'll find some cool news with it. And on that respect as well, we can also say that Square Enix is starting to reconsider the kinds of JRPGs they're releasing and trying to release things that have much more of a classic vibe to them. So I'm really happy about that. I think it may potentially change Square Enix's business mandate, perhaps. You know, I mean, still, they're a very high caliber company that will still make decisions that we will not be happy with, and they will tease us like no other with their damn tech demos, but they understand. They're starting to see that profit doesn't simply come from their AAA ideas, that stuff can come from very niche ideas too. And I think that a lot of people tend to overlook the power of niche games, power of games that might not initially get the kind of money or the kind of profit that they anticipate, but in the long run they do. In the long run they do, and then they become cult classics. You end up making a lot more money in the long run because of that, right? Rather than having a game that you just scrap. I think I just talk. Actually, I feel like I'm mirroring myself now. This is what I said earlier. Echo, echo, echo. Okay. Let's see what else. What else? What else is going on? I don't know which one of them things. Hey, I'm not famous, Nick. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not famous yet. Maybe someday I will be. I wonder if there's still a delay. What's my favorite language? Japanese. I love the sound of it. You know, there was something I learned when I used to do night school where I was learning Japanese. And one of my biggest problems in life is retaining languages. I'm really bad at it. I'm really, really, really bad at it. There was one thing that my teacher did tell me, and she said that I'm very good at pronouncing Japanese. I'm not very good at, like, I have very nice handwriting, and I have very nice pronunciation. but I can't retain any of that worth shit, so that sucks. I don't know where my memory goes. I kind of lose things, you know what I mean? So that's how it goes, but there's something nice about the language. I just love the way it sounds. It works for me. I also like the sound of Hungarian, but maybe I'm biased because my parents are Hungarian and it has a really cool sound to it. I do speak a little bit of Hungarian too, but I'm much better at understanding the language, so yeah. Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Vodius. Smogan University. That's what I used to use a lot of, and Cerebi as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, did Karapika leave? Oh, goodbye. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Bye. I don't know if you're here anymore. This was 6 minutes ago. Damn. Okay. Hey, Skylar. Hey, how are you? I feel really weird saying that because I'm like, hey, how are you? And like nobody answers me. Oh, it's like the story of my life. This is like me making videos. Like, think about it. I'm talking to a camera when I do this kind of stuff. And I want to ask you guys so many questions, and instead I have to wait. And a lot of times I don't even have time to answer the questions when the video does go up and all that. So I just read everything, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's awesome. But I just don't have time to reply. So yeah, I'm streaming live. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. Welcome, everybody who's just arriving or whatever. What are some of the worst anime you've seen? That's Joey Beeman. School days. Let's not talk about school days. You can check it out if you want, but man, there is a pretty messed up love triangle going on in that one. It's not very realistic in its portrayal, but it tries so hard to be because it tries to be very much like a deconstruction anime, I guess you could say, where it's sort of like the downfall of a love triangle in the worst possible way, like the worst possible way, to a point where it makes the characters so unrealistic and so just absurd that it's just a joke. It's a total joke. I don't know if anyone's done an abridged for School Days, but I would actually watch it. I would watch abridged School Days. If you want to link it to me, go ahead. Link it to me. Okay. Super Virtual Boy Show. Nice friend of mine. Which multiplayer game brings out the most competitiveness or rage between you and Brad? Or just me and anybody, for that matter. This is tricky. I have to think about this for a second. Fighting games. Soul Calibur. Actually, Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur 2. Let's say that. When I lose in Soul Calibur 2, I get very pissed. And I see red. I totally see red. I hate it. Especially when he plays a character I hate. Like Necron. That bastard. Hate him. I usually play Zhanghua. And I love her very much. But there's something about fighting games where I just like I can't control myself when I lose. So yeah, that really brings out the rage in me. You definitely don't want to play with me if you want to have a good time. I don't know. I don't know. SCL Saucington. That's a very nice name. I approve of that name. Do you like Dragon Ball Z? Of course I like Dragon Ball Z. Very much so. I was more of like a Sailor Moon kid growing up, but I really, 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 really enjoyed Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball as well, actually. Dragon Ball was pretty funny, but something about Dragon Ball Z, even though it was very like repetitive, that's kind of why I watch the abridged series now by Team 4-Star, because I just can't get enough of it. Can't get enough of my Nappa. Oh wow, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm not just gonna answer this just so I can try and tackle your name, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So it is Sora. Oh, okay, yeah, Sora X Riku X Kairi Ventus X Terra X Aqua. Okay. Accidentally popped in, so you didn't want to be here? Who doesn't want to be here? Seriously. I think all of you want to be here. You better want to be here, or I'll cry myself to sleep. What's your favorite anime, Erica? I did a top 20 anime of all time videos. Sorry, it had like 4 parts in it. My favorite anime is Serial Experiments Lain. However, there are many others that I got to talk about that I really enjoy a lot. And some of those are Trigun, Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Madoka Magica, Nagi no Asakura, the Bakura no Dirty Pair. Love Dirty Pair. I've already mentioned this several times. Anything by Satoshi Kon, anything by Hayao Miyazaki, and I don't remember anymore. Higurashi no Nako Koroni. I'm at 11. 11. How good is my memory going to be? Good enough? No, probably not. Memory. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon! Oh, jeez. Damn it. There's like 8 more. Why? Why? Slayers. This is really difficult. Okay, maybe you should just like watch the video. Neon Genesis Evangelion. What? How could I forget that? That's my problem. Jesus. Oh, jeez. I didn't put Bakemonogatari, but I would have liked to. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't feel like looking it up right now. So there's a bunch. Oh, Ghost in the Shell. I don't even remember what number I'm on. Like all of Ghost in the Shell. And that's all I'm going to remember for now because I don't remember anymore. Yeah, Alundra was great. Retro Robbie. I'm really glad you mentioned that. Very amazing, very sad game. Honestly, really depressing game. Votius. Erica, have you ever played Legend of Legaia? If so, what do you think? I find it under the radar of top 10 list for being such an awesome game. I haven't. I remember, I wish I could find all my old issues of EGM and EGM2. I don't know if you guys remember EGM2. That one had more tips and tricks than EGM did, but it was also really good. I remember seeing ads for it back in like 98, 97 or so, and I always thought it was a fighting game. I didn't even realize it was a JRPG. I was so pissed off. I'm like, are you kidding? I missed out on this. I wish I could find those issues. I really, really, really do. I feel like that'd be really nice. Okay, bye, Skylar. It was nice seeing you briefly. Nice, guys. Top OSTs is just not a very grateful list to make in percent. Oh, it is. It's very much so. It's something that I definitely want to do. It's just I have to worry about like copyright stuff too, you know? Like even though I'm with full screen right now and I've been with full screen, they can't protect me fully, right? So if I'm going to put music, I want to put gameplay as well, but then I also want to talk over it, but you want to hear the music more than you want to hear me talking probably. But I can't just put the music, because if I put the music for too long, then I might get a copyright dispute, and it's bad. It's really bad. Like, it doesn't feel right for me to do a video where I talk about, hey, you should listen to these soundtracks and not even present a preview of them. However, I don't know how many seconds or how long I can post a preview of like certain songs without getting in trouble. So that's my ongoing problem right now and why I haven't covered very much in terms of music. But maybe I will someday. Maybe I will figure it all out. Okay, what do we got here? Chicago would come back. I'm lonely. I'm not that lonely. You guys are keeping me company because it's 12:15 at night and I have insomnia, so I can't sleep very well. Like, when I got home from work yesterday, I have no idea how I made it through the day. Oh my god, I have no idea how I made it through the day. I didn't even eat. Like, I think I ate a beef patty, and I had a bottle of water, and I made it through a 6-hour shift. I walked home. I fell asleep at 11. I woke up at 3. I was up from 3 to 6:30 in the morning, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 10. So that's been, like, my life for a long time now. So a few weeks at least. A bit more, I think. Black Lips. Have you ever played Legend of Dragoon on PS1? Yes, I did, and I really, really enjoy it. It's something that I really hope to see Square Enix revisit. I don't think they ever will, to be honest, but it's something that I would love to see. I really like the battle system for it. Although one thing I will mention that I really hated is I never owned the strategy guide, but I remember looking at the strategy guide and you know, I mean, like, if you want to do this, go ahead. But the very last page, or the very last page of the guide, was the final boss battle, and it told you exactly what to do in order to beat the final boss. Exactly, like, to a T. It was crazy. I'm not used to seeing that. Usually you see, like, hints. Like, oh, well, you should remember to, you know, equip this accessory, or this weapon, or this, you know, reflective shield, or, you know, whatnot. Make sure to have this many high potions, etc., right? But this actually told you everything to do. It was depressing. Ugh. I didn't do it, obviously. I didn't listen to it, but still, it's like, ew. I feel bad for anybody who followed it, and then they're like, I beat the game. It's like, you did not beat the game. You read the guide. That's not beating a game. Like, there's a difference, right? Like, I have a lot of guides at home, and I use them more as, like, resources, like, especially I want to see stats for a particular enemy, or if I want to see its weakness, if let's say I forget what its weakness is, or side quests and things like that, because I'm a completionist and you know that already. But when it comes to like actually telling you exactly how to beat a boss battle, that's just no. That's not, it's not up my alley at all. It's not. So, yeah, not my thing. Not my thing. Oh, there's the questions. Do I look forward to Persona 5, Sora x Riku x Kairi? Yeah, of course. I love the Persona series very much so. Persona 4 in particular, although I really like Persona 2. It's very underappreciated in the Persona series. I'm just curious to see what they're going to do with it. I really do not know. I have no idea, but I am very, 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 very excited. And I really hope that they actually do something for E3 this year. I don't know. I don't think they will, but, you know, one can wish, right? Yeah. Danny Holmes. Have you ever heard of X for the Wii U? It's supposed to be a Xenoblade sequel. Yeah, actually. I'm really looking forward to it. And it's by the same developers as for Xenoblade, but the thing is because it's a red X and it's like that painted X, it really harkens back to Xenogears, and so it makes me wonder how close it's going to be to Xenogears. Like, that's pretty exciting stuff, because Xenogears was an amazing game. It's definitely one of my favorite Squaresoft JRPGs. It's a shame that, very much like another game I really enjoyed by Squaresoft, Vagrant Story, financially, it's like they went bankrupt, you know, like financially things were going downhill for each of these games. So when you got to the end of them, they were super rushed. They felt incomplete, you know, and they did what they could for the time with their limitations. I think they actually did a pretty good job considering. You can't really hold it against them. Some people will, but you can't. I don't think you can, at least. It's just not fair to do something like that because it's out of their control at that point. It's not like you can just, I don't know, just be like, oh, this game is shit because they didn't have enough money, you know? Like, come on. They've had, like, it sucks when you have, like, this constant stream of finances for a project and then you realize, oh, so we have to cut your funds, guys. Sorry. You know, like, that's just not, I can't even imagine what that would be like. That would be just torture right there. So, yeah, no, I really, it's got a special place in my heart. So I really, really hope that whatever this game is going to be similar to it in some respect. Fallen Phoenix. What do you think of Mega Man? I think Mega Man's great. I suck at it, but I think it's great. I actually have a Mega Man 10 poster at home. I used to have a Mega Man 9 poster, but that belongs now to my ex-boyfriend, which is sad because I look for it online everywhere now. Like, this is like a common thing for me where I collect posters, like whatever I can find of things I like, so I can, you know, represent. I think you can probably tell just looking at my wall when I'm doing my YouTube videos. Something I love to do. And I love like visual media and I love showing off that kind of stuff. So I like showing off my interests, it seems. But yeah, I don't know. I lost track of the question. Yeah, Mega Man. Mega Man. A lot, you know, Mega Man is more fun if you are playing with more than one person. If you're playing with two people. Like a while ago, I was playing Mega Man 2 with a couple friends, and we're slowly able to get through each level. You know, and it's obviously just, you die, okay, memorize what you had to do before, find the best tactic, move a little bit closer to the end, you die, you keep memorizing that, the, you know, timing for things, or the distance you're supposed to be in order to get certain things, or to avoid certain things, and all that stuff, you know. Like, it's very rewarding when you play a game like that, because, you know, slowly but surely you can beat it. It's very, very, very possible. Hmm. The one and only Terry. What do you think will be your next hair color? Um, this. I don't think I'm changing it. Maybe this will just be my natural hair color, guys. Maybe this will be it for me. I've done a lot of hair colors in the past, actually. I used to have like blue and red hair, like aqua blue was beautiful, but I can't retain it anymore. I don't know what happened, but my hair is like, nope, it's gonna turn green in like 2 weeks. It's not good enough for me. What's really great about the dye I'm using now, and what's really great about having coarse hair, is your hair just like latches onto color. And I don't have any issues with color. Like this usually lasts me for like 2 months, so pretty good. It's just my roots have to touch up them. I did want a darker violet, but my hair just keeps going back to its base, which is this magenta-y. So like the ends are dark, but the top not so much. But whatever. Whatevs. Delay should be about 5 to 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to go grab some water. I am so parched right now. And I will be back in a few, okay?
Certainly not the part of the last. Who's selling me is stand. It's like there's no breaking up. You make it look for everything forward. So sure it's bad. I know the stand was probably.
Oh, that's right. All right, I am back. I just really had to like recharge there for a second. And I lured her in with treats. I was very smart about this. The little freeze-dried treats. You love these so much. Yeah. I know you love me, but you only love me for the treats. But yeah, I feel like there's probably a lot of questions going on right now. See how much I missed. See how much more I can get through. Hey, hello, little one. You like this? Yeah. Why are you so cute, huh? You're like running out of treats here. Hey. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. No, no more treats. See, she's so happy. She's so happy. Yeah. Oh, I know you need me. Oh, I love you too. I love you. Okay. Come back. Oh, jeez. I'm like, I dropped her on my lollipop, which is bad. Okay. Everything's good. I didn't break anything. No breaking. No breaking stuff. What the hell? What are you doing? You're such a shit disturber, you know that? Just playing with her. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah. You know you're a good kitty. You know you live a good life. Yeah. Just purring like a crazy person right now. So happy for all those treats. I may give you one later. I'm gonna go hide it up there. Okay, I got some water now too. Don't sit on the lollipop. What the heck? That's one thing that she loves doing. She finds like this one spot, it's like one thing on the floor, and she just has to like sit right on top of it. And then I have to reach under her belly and like grab whatever it is she's sitting on. It's horrible. It's horrible. You're so cute. You're so adorable. Okay. You guys want to see more of her? You can. Look at that. Look at her. Look how cute she is. Can we just, lay here together? Yes? Why are you so cute, huh? I swear, I love this cat so much. Okay, enough of Kagero, because she lives a pretty boring life. She just like looks at me, and that's her life. She's cute though. She doesn't really like. She's definitely gotten out of her like kittenhood. But I swear, like the majority of the time, she's just like looking at me and blinking really slowly. So maybe that means she loves me even more. I don't know. I hear that like when cats blink really slow. I don't know why I had to do that. It means they have an attachment towards. I think that they do it more towards other cats, but like their way of communicating or something. So that's what I read. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Okay, so I gotta get to these questions, but I gotta do some stuff first. Yay, more questions. More things. Can't see long, gotta run. Sean's awesome. Aw, I feel really bad some people couldn't make it out to the stream just because time zones and everything. It's like really early in the morning for some people, so. Boo! That's nice. Someone's trying to scare me, but you did not scare me, Super Virtual Boy Show. You cannot scare me that way. I don't get scared that easily. I mean, I do. I do. I remember when I went to Niagara Falls a while ago with my family. This was like the most depressing thing ever. My parents, they do not like haunted houses or anything like that. They're not interested. And so I was really bored in the Holiday Inn. And one morning, I decided to go to the, apparently the scariest haunted house in Niagara Falls. I think it was called like Fright, Fear, something like that. And I went in, And before I actually like went in, I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, I'm doing this by myself. Is this a good idea? Is this a good idea? And then I'm like, screw it. I'm doing it anyways because if I ever end up in this situation, I'm really curious to see how I'm going to react, right? So I went in and it was pitch black immediately. I was, I was pretty scared. Start, hearing some sounds. I'm like, well, there's no turning back now, right? So I'm alone in the middle of the day in this haunted house, just like trying to find my way through. I keep hearing these sounds, and I'm like talking to myself just to try and not freak myself out. But then I ended up in this room, and the door locked behind me. And I was just standing in this pitch black room for a while, and I'm like trying to see, but I can't, and I just don't really know where I am or what I'm doing. And then this latch door or something opens, and then I find that there's like a crawl space, and I crawl through the space, and then this guy grabs my leg, and I don't scream. I have no idea why I didn't scream. I was really scared though. I was really terrified. And I was like crawling away, crawling away, crawling away. Gotta get away. And I finally did get to the end, but there was a point where like I didn't know where the exit was, and I saw there was like this creepy looking dude who was just like making these moaning noises, and I was just like looking around for like a really long time, and I could not figure out how to get out of this damn place. And he like said in a really spooky voice, he's like, "This way," and I'm like, "Thank you." It was really good. It was so funny. It was just so random, um, and then I made it out alive. But you know how like sometimes they take your picture when they really try and freak you out. They posted it on Facebook, and my face was like the most amused face ever. I was like, "Ooh," like it wasn't even like scared or anything. I was like actually amused by this state I was in. So I think that, it depends with each person, right? But some people, like, when push comes to shove, you take it all in. Like, you have no choice. You take it all in, right? Some people freak out. Some people don't. It's, I don't know why I told that story, but I did. That's okay. Yes. Let's see. What is going on here? Hmm. No, Nick, I haven't seen anyone stream their PS4 games. I don't really know anyone who has a PS4, to be honest. So, but you should. You should totally do a marathon of Transistor Tuesday night. You should. I would watch that. I would definitely watch that. Um, 6:30 and I haven't slept with somebody already. Oh me, oh my. Oh, well, thank you, Nice Geist, for coming out, even though it's crazy early in the morning. Um, are you working today? Because that would really suck. Oh man. Okay, I feel like there's definitely a delay here because there's a lot of stuff. Hey, Ori! Hey! Oh my god, you're here now too! Sweet. Um, no, Ori, I'm not interested in Kingdom Hearts 3 anymore. I am so over Kingdom Hearts 3. So over it. I don't want to be, but I am. It's just been too long. I could technically say the same thing about Team Eco's. Um, sorry, there's like something in my tooth. Um, so attractive, Erica. You're so attractive. What was I saying? The Last Guardian. Sure, we're gonna wait a long time, but there's something about it I'm just not worried about. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, screw this. It's been long enough. No. No. No, 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 no. Hmm. So I think I'm going to stick around here for maybe like another 30 minutes to an hour. It's kind of slowing down right now. But I do appreciate all your time. I feel like me leaving just made everybody leave. I really hope that wasn't the case. Kind of sad. Not that sad, but I'm, you know, everybody needs a break sometimes, right? Yeah. I think. Yes. Mhm. Oh, Matthew. Right now, sans Erica, this looks like one of those poltergeist YouTube videos, you know, where stuff starts falling around and a jump scare. I guess it is kind of scary in this room. This is my room. This is my new room. This is, I'm in the middle of making it nice. It'll look really nice eventually after I decorate the walls, after I actually get a bed in here, because I'm just sitting on the floor right now. But I'm putting together this room, and it will look badass. And there will be a lot of amazing posters that you will all be jealous of. So that I can guarantee. All right, comments, finally. Come back. All right, what do we got here? Oh, we don't have any. Oh, what? Why? Why? What's vaporware? Nick, what's vaporware? Why am I dead to you? Ugh, what the heck? I don't know what's going on. I just want the last guardian. That's all. Is it so much to ask for? Is it? I don't think so. I also think it's really funny how whenever people talk about the last guardian, no one seems to just say that the beast companion is a griffin. He's obviously a griffin, and people are saying, oh, he's like, you know, a hybrid of blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, he's a griffin. You know, like, have you never heard of that in mythology? Apparently not. Apparently not. I just think it's really funny how, like, journalists are just, like, trying to articulate it without actually saying what it is. Super Virtual Boy Show. Have you and or are you planning to pick up Mario Kart 8? Yes, 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 yes. I want to, very bad. Just not now. I can't pick it up at my work because we didn't get very many copies, which kind of sucks. We only got like 3 copies at Queen and 5 copies at Kensington, and they sold out almost immediately. Like, people were calling like, oh, can I reserve this? Or people who had already pre-ordered and things like that. That meant there was none left for me. But that's okay, I shouldn't be spending money on video games anyways, so I will play though. I had some very fond memories of playing Mario Kart 64, and I haven't gone back since. I'm actually a really big fan of the Mario Kart series. I really liked Double Dash as well. That one was really great. Good times. I had some great times. Yeah, Mario Kart 64 though in particular was just, that was it for me. I even got so good at it that in Rainbow Road, I was able to do that jump where you like totally skip over part of the level. I felt like a badass doing that with friends. And I'm like, where are you going? You're going to outer space? It's like, yeah, I'm going to outer space. I'm going to go, you know, go down to this other road and I'm going to beat your asses. You know, like that's exactly what I would do every time, and I would just trounce people left and right. It was an amazing feeling. Amazing. I'm evil. I'm evil like that apparently. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, hey, sorry, Jeffrey. I didn't realize. Jeffrey Hughes. I didn't realize I missed this. Third time's a charm. That's very true. What's your favorite JRPG storyline of all time? This is hard. Damn. What's with all these difficult questions? Especially live, too. Like, I don't want to embarrass myself here. I really like Xenogears a lot. I really like my cat, too. Hey. Hi. Do you want to distract me? I think you want to distract me. Oh, we're gonna do cat cam again. It's cat cam time. Yep. Cat cam time. Yep. Okay. Yep. It's gonna be alright. God, she looks so unhappy. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You're still a cat. You're being held by someone who loves you very much. See? This is so bad. Uh-oh. Jeez. Okay. Time to go. Oh man, she is so bad. She really hates being picked up. She really does. But she's become so much more patient about it than she was years ago. And you know, it's funny because like after that she gets pissed off at me and then we're best buds again. She's like snuggling my hand. So that's good. It's good. We have a good relationship kind of. She's like, no, just put me down. Just put me down. I'll put you down. You're gonna hang out with me. You know, we're gonna chill out. Because you have the best life in the world. Oh my god, you are so cute. Why are you so cute, huh? Damn. What's with these cats? Now, I felt like I was supposed to answer a question that I didn't. I like Final Fantasy IX's story. I like Xenogears as well. Final Fantasy IX, though, was really, I don't know, kind of played with the fantasy element of JRPGs really nicely, where it even questioned itself in the fantasy that it is, which I really like. Xenogears is very dark. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa, Kagero. What the heck? Whoa. You're so cute. You're so cute. Trap, guys. This is a trap look. I'm going to do it right here. See? I'm going to scratch her tummy, and then she's... Yeah, she hates it. You want to do this again? Yeah? Hey. I'm provoking the cute cat. Oh, she's fine with this, but... You're like a roly-poly. You're funny. Okay, I'm sorry. We're friends, right? Yeah? Okay, we're friends. We're friends now. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done messing with my poor cat. And she's happy again. See? That wasn't so bad. Alright, let's see. But yeah, easily Chrono Cross, Xenogears, or Final Fantasy IX. I really appreciated those storylines. There was something emotionally that really grabbed me about each of them. Oh, sweetie. Baruchi, have you checked out Space Dandy? Seeing as you're a fan of Cowboy Bebop, I think you'd like it. I actually really do like it. I like it a lot. I like the dubbing for it too, which is kind of crazy to say because I don't usually like dubbing very much, but this time I do. The dubbing for Cowboy Bebop was actually really good too. But yeah, no, there was some really hilarious moments, and then there were some really emotional moments too. They were just like little like, I don't know, side stories or just little shorts that I really enjoyed. So yeah, Space Dandy is awesome if you haven't seen it already. Oh my god. Last Guardian, Half-Life 3 crossover fighter, please. Ori, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be very bizarre. Can you imagine if they did a Team Eco fighting game? That would be so nonsense. That would be really cool, though, if you could, like, play as the Colossus and then duke it out. But then that would be too much like Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan. Just turns into a brawl. That's it. That'd be pretty cool. Oddly amusing. Oddly amusing. Votius, do you prefer Xbox or PlayStation controllers? I prefer PlayStation controllers because I grew up with PlayStation controllers. The original Xbox controller I hated because my hand wouldn't fit around it. It was horrible. It was really upsetting. You know, it's sad when you have small hands and you can't even like use a controller. It's very depressing. So luckily the 360 controller was like way better, way better. But there's something really nice about the feel of the PlayStation controller. So yeah, yeah. Let us see. No way. No way. My cat is cuter than your cat. Don't trash talk my cat, completionist. Don't even. She is adorable. She's so cute. Oh god, she's so freaking cute. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I can do this without her knowing. Look at that. Look at that face. We're just gonna keep it here for a while. Just watch her for a bit. I don't know about you, but that is a cute cat. You're so funny. You're so funny. Okay. Just like constantly amused by her. Oh, don't put your foot in my water. Jesus. What are you doing? No way, cat. Okay. Megalinus? Hi, do you prefer the original soundtrack for Final Fantasy X or the arranged version? What do you mean arranged? I like the piano. Well, I guess it's all piano. I'm thinking of the piano collections for all the other games. I guess original. Oh, arranged. Maybe do you mean like orchestrated? There was one song I really liked orchestrated. That was that one song in the middle of the game, that love song. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I talked about it though in my Final Fantasy X 10-2 Collector's Edition unboxing. I can't remember. That's okay. Roads are totally for chumps. That's so right. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, there is such a delay, guys. I'm sorry if I'm like getting in on these conversations when you've already finished them. I feel kind of like a loser. Like, hey guys, it's like one of those things where like you're in a conversation with a bunch of people, except that let's say I just don't talk for 5 minutes, and then I'm like, hey guys, so you know that thing in the conversation we were talking about? And they're like, what? That was like 5 minutes ago, man. Come on. What are you talking about? We're not even talking about that anymore. You know, like that's kind of what I feel like right now because of these delays. But I think I can deal with it. I think I can deal with it. Winged Sparrow, do you prefer Attack on Titan anime or manga? That could also go as a more general question. Do you generally prefer anime or manga? It's a little tricky. Visually, I like the anime way more. I'm not a fan of the visuals in the manga. And not only that, but in terms of action, it's much more sloppily done. It's really hard though, you know, like it's not something that you can just, I don't know, do, you know, like how do you portray action within something like that? It's very hard. It's very difficult to do something like that, and there are a lot of limitations involved, right? You have to use your imagination a lot more. There's something I really enjoy about the manga too. So I guess maybe a tie, and I don't have a preference. You know, if I only had the option to, you know, have one or the other, I don't know, whatever I end up with, I guess. But I'm fine either way, honestly. I really don't have any qualms. Hmm. Hum. What to do? What's gonna happen now? Okay, so I'm gonna stick around till 2. I'll be here till 2. It's 1 in the morning right now. Let's stay here till 2. Nice, guys. What are your collective opinions on Final Fantasy 8? Yay or nay? Nay. Nay. No. I want to. Um, hmm. I want to. But I can't. I just can't. Gameplay-wise, it's just really broken. I know you don't necessarily need to break it, but it breaks. The draw system just didn't work out nearly as well as I think that they had hoped. While I do enjoy the love story in it, I just don't know. You know, I'm just not sure. But no, nay, nay. No, Shenmue 3 is definitely not going to happen. Maybe in another time space. Maybe in an alternate reality it will. If you ever learn to travel dimensions, then yeah, maybe you can play Shenmue 3, but I don't think you're going to be able to in this reality. La 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 la. Yeah, that's what it is. Suteki Dane. That is such a beautiful song. I love it. I love it both piano and orchestrated. But there's something really nice about piano because pianos just in general have a very like melancholy sound to them. Just very bittersweet. It's just that tone I really enjoy a lot, and it's nice. It's beautiful. It's really really is beautiful. So I can't get enough of that kind of stuff. Every now and again I kind of just go on like a piano binge, like Final Fantasy piano collection binge, right? So yeah, good times. Okay. Tormenting Obelisk. Are you excited for Final Fantasy 14? Yes and no. Yes, because it's beautiful. No, whoops. No, because it's, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's gonna be my cup of tea. Just because Square Enix. I want to say SquareSoft so badly. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna end up being what I want it to be. Which is a really immature way to look at things, yeah. But like the Final Fantasy series was my gateway, and I'm not even trying to just be a purist here, but there have been a lot of changes that have isolated a lot of original fans, and I feel like that sense of isolation has continued. It's really unfortunate, I just want them to make those people who started it all, who helped them, become as successful as they did, I really wish that they would consider them more. I really wish they would be like, yeah, let's make something for the fans, you know, not just let's make something new that will be appealing, you know. It's, I don't know, you lose a lot of heart in the process, I feel, so, meh, 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 meh. That's all I can say. Matthew Woodrum. Oh, I already answered this. Do you watch or read Game of Thrones? If so, what house is your favorite? No. I'm a Game of Thrones noob. Such a noob. Wish I, you know, read the books, stuff, watched the show. Everyone talks about it online, and I don't know what anyone's talking about. Probably been spoiled on a lot of things too because I read all these things. There's nothing wrong with that, but still, I'm not really into high fantasy so much. Like, I like alternative fantasy, but not so much high fantasy. Depends, though. It depends. Bye, Ori. It was nice seeing you. Not seeing you. Talking to you. Typing to you. Speaking to you while you type. Yes? Yes. This has been an interesting time. Hum, 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 hum. Space Harrier is on the 3DS. Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me? Super Virtual Boy Show. Are you serious? I haven't played it, no. But I would like to, now that I know this. I'm assuming it's on, like, what, the virtual shop? Or the eShop or whatever you call it. Because then I will get it in a heartbeat. I love Space Harrier. There's something very euphoric about it, just like how like other bullet hells and shmups are very euphoric in their weaving funness. I don't know if any of you actually checked, but you know, like I know you've said, hey, how about you do Let's Plays? My first Let's Play was actually Space Harrier, where I beat the game in one go, and it was fun. It was really fun. I think I called it like Lessons in Masochism, because I love it so much. There's something so horrible about it. But yeah. Yeah. Yup. So thank you for telling me that, now I know. Bye, Brandon. It was nice seeing you on the stream. Makoto Shinkai. No, I have not. I'm actually, let me look up exactly what I want to see. Makoto Shinkai. Thank you for mentioning this, Baruki, because I was talking to some people about this today. I was talking about it yesterday too. I wanted to see his work so badly, and I haven't. Like, I remember when Voices of a Distant Star came out. Didn't see it. I saw a trailer for it. I really liked it. I really want to watch 5 centimeters per second. That's something that's been on my list for a bit. The Garden of Words as well. I am particularly interested in The Place Promised in Our Early Days. And yeah, I don't know. Everyone just keeps talking about these things, and I'm just, you know, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'll be there soon. Soon. I'm like, I feel so late to the party. So late. That's a cute cat. People are posting cat pictures. Love me some kitty cats. Okay, bye. Bye, Vera. Vicious Spiked. What's Canada's retro scene like? It's there. It's more expensive, but it's there. There's some really good stores here, actually, where you can buy retro games. Like ANC Games is probably one of the most popular. There's Iceman video games that I work at. I really enjoy. And in Ontario, we do have like the Waterloo Game Swap as well. Things like that. It's not nearly as prevalent of a scene as it is in the US. However, it's still it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. It's good enough for me, at least. You know, I don't really want to move from here. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, bye, nice guys. Everybody's leaving. Maybe I should end this at 1:30. I might do that because I should probably go do other things too. This has been going on for a really long time. I think it's been going on since like 10. So 11, 12, 1. Yeah, we could do like 3.5 hours. I think we can do that. Yeah. Hey, choir dude. Hey, nice to see ya. Yeah, it's on the eShop. Hey, cool. I'm excited. I'm gonna play Liberation Maiden and Space Harrier, and I'm gonna have the time of my life. It was nice not seeing you. Well, it was nice talking to you. It's really hard to describe exactly what we're doing here. The choir dude. Okay. Do you think it would be cool to have the power of matter manipulation? Perhaps. I have other powers I would like instead, though. Such as, I would like to be able to, if I had a superpower, I would like to be able to fly. I would like to be able to focus energy into my hands, like I was a Dragon Ball Z character. That would be so cool. That would be really, really dangerous, though, too. I would like to be able to never need to sleep, because then I could just do everything I needed to without any worries of time constraints, ever. What else? I don't know what else. A lot of things. I'm sure a lot of things. And Jeffrey Hughes. Okay, what do you got here? Do you use any kind of special equipment for your videos, live streams? If so, what equipment? Okay, so when I'm doing this live stream, I actually have a Logitech. I don't even know what model Logitech this is. 330. I'm like looking at all weird. Yeah, I don't know. I have a Logitech webcam though. Quite like it. It works really well, I'd say. So I am using that. I'm happy. And my computer. And I'm using my voice. And then when I do regular videos, I use my my Canon T3i DSLR. I have my tripod and a shoot. That's all. It's just my house. It's me. There you go. I use Adobe Premiere Pro for video editing. Wham bam, that's it. Photoshop for my thumbnails. Yeah, that is my life. Videos. But I love it. It's so much fun. I love making videos so much. Oh yeah, Vodius, you're right. Triple Triad was really fun in Final Fantasy VIII. I still think I like Tetramaster better in Final Fantasy IX, but Triple Triad was really great. I had a really great time. That's probably one of my favorite parts about Final Fantasy VIII, actually. The Choir Dude. Random question. Have you ever thought about expanding your 3DS collection? There are a lot of good games on it. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, of course. Any system, doesn't matter what it is, I'm always looking to up it somehow. Somehow. I don't know how, but I will somehow. You know, I just need the money to do so. I need to get a lot of DS games as well. There's a lot that I've missed. So there's a lot of games just in general that I need to get. So that's going to happen. Okay, good night, Matthew. Doop, 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 doop. Sorry for being so mute, guys. I am doing things, like reading. And when I read, I apparently can't do anything else. La la la. Are there more comments? Yeah! What are some of the worst JRPGs you've ever played? Oh man. Um, I can only think of one that I really, 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 really didn't like, and that was Time and Eternity. I really wanted to. It's one of those things where I felt like it was kind of like a missed opportunity, where it was just something that just didn't work out the way that they had wanted. If you're familiar with the game, it has a really weird it's like it's trying to be an anime in real life, and it has like a really strange sense of motion to it, and the battles have a really strange sense of motion, and the camera is really jerky, and it's just weird. It's really strange. I'm not a fan. Not a fan whatsoever. But you know, it was a good idea, I guess. The voice acting is really bad too. I understand what they were trying to do, and it's really good sometimes when you take risks. But if those risks are not well planned, that's a very different story. Vicious spiked. Farewell, this was mildly fun. If 3 hours waiting on one question asked 6 times. Well, I'm sorry, Vicious. You know, like, it's kind of hard to be able to manage all of this. Like, I don't have a moderator or anything like that. I'm dealing with this all by myself. So please be patient. This was my first stream, and I would really appreciate that. But I did answer your questions, so yay. Yay. Hakuoki? Oh yeah, it's like an otome. Uh, yeah, I've been wanting to play those. What do I have right now, otome-wise? I have, what's it called? What are you called? Sweet Fuse? Yeah, Sweet Fuse. Which I haven't started yet. But they had like a bunch of sealed copies at EB Games. It was weird. Really weird. Raytex223, what is your favorite Vanillaware game? My favorite Vanillaware game is Odin Sphere. Although I do really like Dragon's Crown a lot, because I'm really into like fantasy beat 'em ups. Like, well, just beat 'em ups in general. Like Streets of Rage 3, I think it was Streets of Rage 3. Yeah, I think so. Golden Axe, all that fun stuff. Oh, Castle Crashers. Oh my god, I had such good times with that. Behemoth is amazing for that. Yeah. Yeah. I still think it's Odin Sphere. I really love that game a whole lot. Good times. Skytrot, if you could have 2 game devs collaborate to form a dream team to dev a game, what would the 2 devs be, and what games genres would they be working on? Okay, Suda51, that's a no-brainer right there. And then, who else? Suda51, and yeah, because that's like a no-brainer. I really couldn't say otherwise. And oh geez, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Suda51 and the developers of Nier. What are they? Let's look it up. Cavia. Cavia. Which or producer, director, Taro Yoko. Mm, I don't know. I don't know specifically who I would want because I don't know the names as well as I do for Sudh, but I can tell you that I feel like those two merged together and made like any genre. I'm not even being very specific about genre. You can do whatever. This would be very interesting. This would be very, very, very interesting. Who knows though, right? I'm trying to think of who else. 'Cause I'm like, what else could be done? What other developers could get involved? I always prefer Japanese developers. I love some of the wacky things they do. I don't know. You fill in the blank. You tell me, because I'm really curious. Sudek 23. Do you like horror movies and games? Yes, 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 yes. I'm really bad at playing horror games. I enjoy them though. I really like the Silent Hill series, Clock Tower. I don't really like Resident Evil that much anymore. Maybe when I was younger, or up until 4. Fatal Frame, things like that. Horror movies, I'm really big into a lot of European and Asian horror films. One of my favorite films is Inside. That was a really good horror film from France, I think. French horror is really good. Italian horror is pretty interesting too. We're talking about like Dario Argento or something. It's some really cool stuff. I really like Three Extremes. That was 3 short films from Asia that were really cool, really creepy. The Tale of Two Sisters. I really like my Korean horror. But I do like my Japanese horror too. Like I like The Eye a lot. I like Ringu. I like Ju-on. Like all the classics. There's also some really funny ones though too that I really like that blend it all in. There was Meatball Machine. That was great. Machine Girl, which I don't know if you can really count as horror, but in a way, it's kind of maybe like a subgenre. Tokyo Gore Police was pretty funny. I like special effects a lot, and the more hands-on it is, the better to me. I like that a lot. I don't like it when it's all VFX. It's just no fun. Super Virtual Boy show, Mega Man or Proto Man? Proto Man all the way, man. Proto Man or GTFO. Nice guys, if there will be a next time, we should probably at least switch the chat service. What? I'm just using the, I'll definitely look into this, but I'm just using the comment tracker in the Hangout toolbox. I'm trying my best with it, so sorry. Sad face. Sad face. Megalenus, you said, is there an old anime series or movie that you want to see but you can't get? No, there's nothing really like that. Not for me, at least, that I can really think of off the top of my head. Yeah. None that I can think of off the top of my head. Everything I can at least watch online if I need to, so. The Choir Dude, have you ever thought about getting a Superboy? I already have a Superboy, actually, and I enjoy it a lot. The audio is actually really great on it, and it's really nice being able. It's kind of weird bringing your SNES games with you on like the subway or streetcar, but it's really cool. I really enjoy it a lot. It's a matter of. It's just a matter of being able to play certain things. So there's certain things you can't play on it. Like if you have, depends on the model, of course, but. Like you can't play 2.5D games. So we're talking like Donkey Kong, Super Mario RPG, Star Fox, things like that. So, at least from what I've experienced, which sucks. And yeah, I have it. I just, I gotta use it more. Oh, I don't know enough about Mega Man to be able to tell you any more than Proto Man. I don't really play the Mega Man X series or anything like that. I don't know enough about Mega Man to do that. I have friends who can speed run like amazingly. I wish I could do that. I really do. But no. No, nice guys. I haven't played Drakengard 3 yet. I'm gonna wait until I get it, until I can find it used, and then I will. I actually haven't played any of the Drakengard games, so I don't think I need to start from 1 in order to do so, but I'm interested. So. If you had enough time and thought really, really hard, do you think you could recall more than 80% of the games you played? Yeah, that's what I do on my YouTube channel. I talk about all the games that I played, so I think that that's a pretty high amount. I'd like to think I have pretty good memory of that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Cadillacs and dinosaurs. That'd be amazing, Raytex. Spider K, Killer is Dead versus No More Heroes 2. Ooh, man. That's like kind of difficult. That's really difficult because Killer is Dead definitely has a more serious tone to it, even though it's still a parody. Whereas No More Heroes is just like balls to the walls parody. You know, I don't know if I can compare them. They're really different beasts altogether. I like Sudh. I can't choose. I can't choose between them. Very hard. Very, very, very difficult. Dominic, Dominic, Erica, you need to try the Ace Attorney series. I know you would love it. I actually love them very much. I like Trials and Tribulations the most, actually, in terms of trials and just overall story and everything like that. So I'm a big fan. I'm really happy that you're a fan too. It's awesome, awesome stuff. Tormenting Obelisk. Are you a fan of the Drakengard series? I just picked up the third. Haven't played the other ones though. Neither have I actually. Like I said, I was really excited to get Drakengard 3. I really wanted to get the collector's edition, but it wasn't working out for me. There was just too much money being spent towards other things, mostly retro games. So yeah, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. But I'm sure I'll play it soon. I'm just going to wait until I can find a use first. So let's see. Yeah, it was nice seeing you, Baruki. Have a good night, okay? Alright. Yeah. Um, I don't think I have a guilty pleasure game, Vodius. Like, I'll think, but it's getting kind of late. I'm actually getting tired for once. This is really good. You guys are helping me fight my insomnia. Thank you. Although I have a feeling that this will be one of those things where it's like I'm tired now, and then when I get off of here, then I'll have like a burst of energy all over again. Insomnia for you. Can always count on it when you need it least. So yeah, I don't know. Guilty pleasure. I really like Split Second, but I don't know if I'd call it a guilty pleasure. Like, that's just really fun racing game. A really fun racing game. I do like the Hall of Meat in Skate, in the Skate series. I think it was like Skate 2 in particular that I played a bunch of. I used to do a lot of multiplayer when I worked at another video game store called Play and Trade Video Games. And that's where you skateboard off of cliffs and things, and then you just need to break as many bones as you possibly can. Like, it's so morbid, but it's so funny. It's so funny. And, like, you're in a competition with your friends. It's, like, one of my favorite multiplayer experiences, definitely. And I feel kind of guilty. So, yeah, let's just say it's the Hall of Meat in Skate 2. What else? Oh, I think I should probably go to bed, guys. It's 1:30, almost. So I really hope you enjoyed this live stream. This was super fun, and I'm really happy with the turnout. I was not expecting to get this kind of a turnout. So thank you everybody for tuning in. This was for my weekly vlog number 20 as like a special little thing for all of you. So this is definitely like hands down happening again. There is no doubt about it. This is totally happening again. And I don't know, maybe I'll make this like a once a month thing. I think that'd be pretty fun, right? I hope you agree. And I really hope that, yeah, I hope you all had a really great time. I'm really sorry about the delays. I guess, you know, next time you just like hit refresh or just look for other options. I'm not really sure. I don't really know what to tell you, you know, just because this was my first stream ever. Like, I've never done a stream before. So it's, yeah, I'm really bummed because, like, a bunch of questions are coming up right now, and I can't get to any of them. Well, unless I want to stay on here for like another while. But yeah, oh yeah, I played the Zero Escape series choir, dude. I love it very much. I'm a very big fan. I even have the pre-order watch that came with 999, the red watch. It's beautiful. I really wish I would have gotten the one for Virtue's Last Reward, but unfortunately, that's not how it went. So, yeah, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I'm like starting to like lose it here. I'm so tired. And my cat wants me to sleep too, it seems. But yeah, I hope you had an amazing time. Bye bye. Bye everybody. I hope you have a great night. And thanks for tuning in. One last cheers to all of you. Clink. And yeah, hopefully we can do this again soon. Okay? Alright, peace.